What's up, people? Check it out, right on time. Well, I mean, kind of right on time at least. I don't know if I said yesterday on stream or off stream, but I was talking to Abby Doe. He's like, what time you going live? I'm like, it's probably gonna have to be around noon. It is exactly noon. We are ready to hop in for the next set of Alliance Quest. Not ready to hop into that. Screw that. Ready to hop in for the next set of quests here in 8.4. The journey continues. 2 more quests today, 2 more quests tomorrow, and then we're out of here. Then we're done. So let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Benji, Wenji, first one in the chat. I don't want to waste too much time today. I really want to just get in, knock this stuff out. And this is I like this this gem, by the way. It's kind of weird. It doesn't for some reason it doesn't quite look like it fits MCOC. But at the same time, I still like it. I don't know how you guys feel about just the visual look of it. That's all. Anyway, Benji Wenji, Blizzard, Flave Spam, Screamy Ed of the Black Man, Top Blade Mate, D Fizz Jr., Laser, Jimothy, Ghost Dog in the house. What up, Ghost Dog? Jimmy Bates, Jolly Taker, Juggernaut, and then we have some slap action. Hold up. Hold up. Lincoln S, thank you very much for the buck. Saying, howdy, BG. Hope you're doing well. Currently trying to get Paragon. Okay. Saying good luck. Well, good luck to you too, dude. Good luck in your adventures to getting Paragon. All right. Currently bowling. Ooh, so I can't keep watching. Give me some of your talent, please. Oh, man. I hope that you get no splits and all strikes, and best of luck to you. In my 8.4 exploration, pulled 7-star Dust, Serpent, both going to rank 2. Dang. Took Wiccan as my Valiant rank 3. Okay. Well, Blizzard, very nice. Dust and Serpent. Dang, dude. That is some very new champs to this game. Getting them as 7 stars. Nice. You're going to rank 3? Don't know. It's going to be a non-generic gem. Alright, so let's get in here, though. Like I said, don't want to waste any time today. Just want to get this party started. And we're starting out with 8.4.3. And I will take this top path, and then we'll circle around clockwise. So, starting with Spidey here. Can't wait to have Abdo read our jokes during stream. Shane, why? Don't bring that up. Abdo did say he was going to hop on call, though, so I'm sure we'll have him on call in a little bit here. By now, it's been so much damn work. Dude, I can't even imagine. Stuck doing renovations in my house. You're about to catch up to me on 8.4.5. I mean, it hasn't been that long. Content hasn't been out that long. Anyway, let me read these nodes here. The weapon nodes. Starting off with weapon nodes already. Whenever the defender, this is Gamma Infuser, whenever the defender dashes forward or charges a heavy attack, that's the opponent of the defender, they gain a non-stacking 3-second unstoppable passive cooldown of 7 seconds. If the defender launches a special attack while unstoppable, the unstoppable is paused, and the defender gains an unblockable passive and a 500% fury passive for the duration of the special. Okay. Disarm, Striker. Whenever the attacker activates a Striker, any weapon node active on the defender is disabled, and it just cooldown for 20 seconds. Unarmed, damage over time. While the defender's weapon node is on cooldown, they take 200% more damage while suffering from damage over time effects. Capture, special 1, knockdown. Okay, so knock him down with a special 1 to capture it. Berserk, we have is while the weapon node is on cooldown, the defender is passively stun immune. Okay. While they are dashing forward, and gains a 10-second 5% fury passive whenever they're struck. Okay. More aggressive too. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do here? If Abby going to be awake? I already talked to him. He messaged me like 10 minutes ago. So, do you like kissing? No, it's gross. And that's how you get cooties. Stay away from that stuff. Ew. Okay, let me see. Path, though. Do I actually want damage over time? I see they snuck like a kingpin on there. Trying to make it so that they got cable on here as well. Trying to make it get some different damage over time effects, potentially. I noticed they opted not to put any Mystic champs. Thanks a lot. I don't really see energy damage dealers, so they probably are like, oh, don't use Torch. Any dot champs, it works really well, but any champ works when you capture the node. Yeah, this seems like you can pretty much do anything. I'm not gonna take a look at the bosses right now. Hold on, I did want to check one thing though. Is it passive damage over time as well, or damage over time? All defenders cooldown. Damage over time effects. Okay, so it could be debuffs or passives. Okay, well, I'm gonna get Shuri. No doubt about that. I'll keep Sassy on the team. Probably cut White Tiger there. So probably do Sunspot. Probably grab Venom as well. And let's see. Do I want anyone else? More damage over time. I don't know. Could go with like Hulky B. I could go with could still put Torch. Could go in with Doom. Doom doesn't even have a striker on him at the moment. How sad is that? Mr. Negative. I still don't really even know how to play Mr. Negative. Shane, dude, thank you so much for the 10, saying best part of Act 8 rewards, Gladiator from the Nexus and Dust from a Titan. Nice, man. Worst part, I'm now doubled up on rank 3 skill champs. Oh no, good thing I like Elsa. Yeah, I guess so. Also, you hear about Pluto? It's messed up. I did hear about Pluto, unfortunately. Shane, dude. Yeah, grats on the good polls, man. Gladiator and Dust, huh? I still don't really know much about Dust. It's just, yeah, it's cool that she, maybe I go with I-Bomb? It's cool that she's new. Should I just put an Archangel, maybe, actually? Maybe I do that. You know what? You know what? I'm not sure what I want to do, and it doesn't really matter that much. And I still am having a hard time deciding. I'm gonna put Torch in there. Why not? He's going in. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. What is this? An early Saturday stream? It's Saturday? MSD. Oh no. Is it Saturday? It is an early Saturday stream. Domino Rolk combo smoked this for me. Oh, one of the OG synergy combos right there. Kind of, at least. One of the OG unique synergy combos. Because of course there was lots of other synergies prior to that were like, you know, just stat increasers and stuff. Ready whenever? Okay, Abby Doe. Let me give you a little ring-a-ding here, man. Get Mr. Abby Doe on call here. How you doing, Brian? I'm doing good-ish. I didn't really sleep too well last night. Went to sleep nice and early, but also woke up extremely early. So, you know, I'm doing all right for now, at least.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I didn't go to sleep early, and I slept in, and Also, still wasn't great. So,
Oh
good
no.
afternoon. How's it going?
Dang. Well, yeah. I mean, aside from the weird sleeping schedule that I just can't seem to get out of, or not even, I don't even want to call it a schedule, just the weird sleeping habits that I can't seem to get out of. Aside from that, everything's good. Holy cow! Okay, this is, wow. Why do I even spend time thinking?
I mean, in general, or uh, no, I know. Every time you're picking out something for all of this questing, and you're sitting there choosing your whatever, it's just like, yeah, no, just go do stuff. It's fun. For the most part, there almost wasn't anything about Act 8 where, like, I ran into a couple different lanes where something might be an issue, but for the most part, it's like, nah, you just go and you do a bunch of damage.
Yeah, it's just like a 30-second fight. Okay.
I mean,
How far did you get yesterday?
oh, I finished everything up. So
Oh, okay. Dang. Okay.
I was slow on the Glycon fights and everything. Like, took me a while. I didn't hate the fight though. It wasn't like I don't. It wasn't super duper easy for me. I used plenty of items and stuff, but I don't know. I had a good time with it, so all good.
Nice.
So, Wilson Fisk, how's the chat doing today, guys? What's going on? I'm here to support BG. Happy birthday, Scorpio. I think his birthday's already passed, but thanks for the support. How's it going?
Dude, I fully planned on hopping on call yesterday too, and to the point where I was gonna like a buddy of mine. Well, actually, it was the same friend that came to the meetup, if you remember.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to play so much recently, and he was on yesterday. He was like, "Oh yeah, man, what do you want to do?" And I'm like, I don't know if I want to play. I kind of want to hop on call. And I said your name. I was like, I don't know if you remember me. He was like, oh yeah, Abdo. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna hop on call with him instead. And then I go into your chat. I'm just like, I'm too tired. And then just, yeah,
No worries.
just went to lay down.
Actually, I need to do something different with. I think I need to like put Discord on a different track or something, because last time I tried, if I'm using my earbuds, it won't. It just sends the sound to them, and it won't play the desktop audio through the OBS kind of program that I use or whatever. And so I think I need to actually get that figured out. So it wouldn't have worked out anyways. So no big deal. I appreciate that.
Okay.
The B Manny, what's up, Mr. The B Manny?
Yo, we got B Manny in the house. What up, dude?
Send over $5 saying BG Rocket duped to 7-3. What do you say? A duped Rocket to rank 3, huh?
Hey Manny, it sounds both extremely fun and also like it might not be the greatest move at the same time. Also, I think I need to stop knocking them down. I need to stop taking the weapon, I guess.
Yeah, there's a couple of those lanes where it doesn't really benefit you to take it, so.
I mean, I think I'm losing the benefit of them, like, not having the weapon. Like, it doesn't count as them being disarmed anymore, right?
Yeah.
What an odd system.
I forget which ones it is, though, or which ones they are, but there's a couple of them where it's like, yeah, that doesn't, like, don't take the weapon. It doesn't work.
What an odd system. B Manny, though, about Rocket. Man, you know I love Rocket. I really do. And you know, as soon as somebody starts out with like anything sounding like that, you know, they're also about to just trash a champion or whatever in life, right? The thing is, Rocket's awesome, but he's also so damn fragile. And I don't know, like, personally, I've found playing him in something like Battlegrounds to be kind of difficult. I talked to Mike about it one time, of the karate variety, and he told me, like, oh, it's because you're playing with a 6-star. If you're playing with a 7-star, it's a lot different because you could stat focus. I guess I still have to throw special one with Shuri. But you could stat focus block proficiency, and then it's actually Like his damage is really good, and he's a lot tankier and stuff like that. So it's actually hard for me to say, not having that first-hand experience with a 7-star version of Rocket that I can set a stat focus for. But if it is at all like my experience with the 6-star, then man, as much as I love the little guy, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's my playstyle too. I think you're a little bit better than me when it comes to intercepting B-Manny, so it might not affect you as much. But I personally rely a lot on blocking, and him just not having that. It's not even that his like block proficiency is that bad. I mean, it's not amazing either, but it's like his base health. Because him taking a blocked hit for, 200 of his health or something compared to Sassy taking that same blocked hit, like Sassy's bar would still be yellow, whereas Rockets, you're like, oh man, I hope I get some points for health remaining. I took a blocked hit from Doom once. So yeah, I don't know. And then when it comes to like other content, like questing and stuff like that, he's cool, but he doesn't really have the most insane utility that you would want out of other champs. So like I don't know. It's I'm torn on it because I do think it'd be really fun. I would have a blast with it. I was having a blast with Rocket playing him before his buff in Battlegrounds when I was just saying if I see Rocket, I pick Rocket, and then just getting wins. And just having fun knowing that, like, okay, he's not the best champ, but this is going to be fun as hell anyway. So, I don't know. I was having an MCOC existential crisis this morning of, this is what happens when I wake up too damn early in the morning when it's, like, not even 4 a.m. yet, and,
okay, you woke up that early, huh?
I'm just thinking, like, how much I mean, it's not like I'm competing for any sort of top ranks in Battlegrounds or anything. Maybe I just need to yeah, like rank up some other more fun champs like Rocket or something. I don't know. My other techs kind of suck or aren't awake and not taking another undupe to rank 3. Okay. Yeah. And I know you're not really a fan of holding on to resources, so it'd be tough to convince you to do that. But I don't know, man. Abdo, what's your overall take on Rocket just in general?
Pretty much what you said. I think for Battlegrounds, because so let's say for questing, yeah, you're probably not going to use Rocket because what's his main utility? It's just having a bunch of damage, and you've probably got a lot more champions. Like CGR is going to be great at rank 5, to take out a quest lane or something, probably just as fast, if not faster, and you're going to have the utility of being bleed and incinerate immune, and all the other utility that he brings with him. So I think we set that aside and think of pretty much Rocket would only be for Battlegrounds. He has absolutely zero defensive value, so he's just a straight up nuke. And when health matters so much for the final score, I would have a really hard time doing that as well. I feel like if the B-Manny already has him at rank 2 and enjoys playing him and use him in his deck and has fun, yeah, go for it. Why not? If the rest of your tech is not anything you're too impressed by either, I have a similar situation going on after last night, and so I can understand that. But in general, it probably would not be my first choice. So, also though, he does have like good prestige, right? So I don't know, that could still be somewhat of a plus on his side as a rank 3.
I can't remember his prestige, but it's okay, but I don't know. I have a feeling the prestige is not high enough to be like a justifiable, like just for prestige kind of deal.
No, it wouldn't. It would have to be. You'd have to have fun with him on attack as a nuke. So, what's up, Ghost Dog? Yeah, I was actually in the middle of clipping out the rewards. I'll release that in here probably after the stream or something. So. We got Comics Erosion sending over $1 saying, "Yo BG, I finished 8.4 one time. It seems about as easy as 8.3 as far as the quest in each boss fight. The final boss fight is easier than 8.2 and 8.3. Good luck. Can't wait to watch you as you fight." Yeah, I've heard that from tons of people who said that this was a lot easier, and then other people who'd be like, "No, this guy's terrible. It's hard." I think it really just depends on what you're particularly good at as far as your skill set goes. Like if you don't have problems dexing specials most of the time, then that's not going to be too bad. I had fun with the fight last night. I used a bunch of revives and stuff, but I don't know, I didn't really mind it. I was using Nightcrawler, so I feel like my experience might be somewhat different than other people's because he's just so much easier to dex with, and avoid some of that. He was really fun for that, but yeah, I liked it overall. I didn't think it was more difficult for sure than like Bahamut. I really struggled with that fight. And mine is always somewhat. I didn't have a drink. I did the first. I decided last night I wanted to get the Glycon done when it was like I was a little fresher, so I didn't have a drink until I got to that quest and then started going.
Gotcha. Right. What's up, Yusafa, by the way? Saying, don't let the B-Manny fool you. He's got a huge roster and the low-key whale for Loki. Okay. Okay, there was a couple of super chats. I'm gonna read those before reading this boss because I'm sure it's gonna take me a minute to read this boss here. Taz
was where we're at.
Taz, thank you for the buck. Saying, yo BG, took my duped Venom to rank 3 to become Valiant. He's insane with the 6-star Venom relic. Nice, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm having a fun time just kind of crushing with him in here too.
Love Venom.
Yeah, he's a good time for sure. Taz, thank you. Comics Erosion, thank you as well. Alex, thank you for the 5, saying Photon 6-star, rank 5 ascended. Huda rank 3. Photon or Silk as 7-star, both and unduped. Okay, also Shang-Chi to rank 3. Or wait for Bullseye. Sure. Sure. Is that surely so many questions? That is a lot of questions. I don't know what to do there. I don't have experience with photons, so it's kind of hard to say. Alex, maybe let me actually, since that one might need to be a little bit of a discussion, let's revisit that in just a sec here. I'm gonna read the boss nodes. I'm probably just gonna go for big old Sassy here since I've got Torch, and I'm assuming Torch will be all right. But let me just see. So he's got Dawn of Protection. The defender gains indefinite protection passives every 14 seconds, reducing damage by 30%. Remove one protection passive from the defender when they are struck, or for the first time by a medium combo ender. The final hit of a heavy attack or final hit of a special attack. After protection passive has been removed by one of these attacks, they cannot be removed again until reset. Attack actions are reset after completing each one once. Max stacks 5. Okay. Dazed and Confused 2. Well-timed blocks from the attacker start a 7-second timer. If the attacker well-timed blocks again within this window, they'll be inflicted with a 100% falter debuff. Okay. Strikeout. Hitting the defender with a striker within 3 seconds after they finish a special attack grants the attacker a 15-second 50% fury passive. Immune to bleed, and then True Lies. The attacker's true strike, true accuracy, and true sensibility suffer minus 100% ability accuracy. Okay, yeah, so Torch looks pretty good for it. I will probably swap in one other champ, and I guess it's gonna be Big Papa Hulk on this one. So let's do that. Or should I go with the pig? I'll go with Hulk. And we'll take out... Well, if he's immune to bleed, I'll take out Venom. Just do that. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, hashtag Lefty of War raid. Lefty, thank you for the raid, dude. Lefty of War. Or wait, was he playing like God of War or something like that? Is that what that is?
Yeah, he was playing God of War earlier, I saw. Let's see. Okay, so I think we're caught up, but then yeah, we can discuss Alex's question there, I guess.
Oh, sassy. That hurt, dude. Oof. Am I not understanding that one node? Because I see the icons up there. I thought I understood it. Dawn of Protection.
You just need enough. It's like you just keep doing it. It's the same as it is in Alliance Quest, which you don't do.
Well, yeah, I've never seen this node in Alliance Quest before.
Yeah, it's a map 8. Like it's one of the modifiers. You just have to do it multiple times. Like it starts to go. Like you already took away the medium one.
Don't I have to like alternate them though, or something, or?
Not really. You just have to take them all away. It's actually the same to like the Glycan boss fight where you just do it enough times, and then in that case it'll become orange, but in this case it becomes grayed out. So now that you've grayed out the medium one, you just got to heavy a couple times. You'll gray that one out, and then you gray out the special one, and then they'll all come back.
I haven't looked at the Glycan boss, so.
You basically just play normally. Well, I would say, of course, the standard for anyone else, although you might want to be surprised, of course, but I would say for anyone, for the most part, you guys should watch Simula's video or MCOC Noob's video. I believe. I haven't watched that one, but that'll help for sure. Yeah, see, so you took away one protection there when you completed all of them, and to basically just do normal stuff. You're fine. How you doing, Yusafa? What's going on? What's up, John Scavanato, by the way? Haley, Xander, Bushido Brown, Dr. Brown, Alsanti, Husan Hus, all sorts of old regulars in here. What's up, Rex, Jacob Tizdano, Edwin, how's it going? Hussein, how you doing? Juggernaut, just a duck passing by, Riot. Good morning to you all. Some of you guys were up late with me last night. I appreciate it. Damn, Abdo making it extra complicated on that one? No, I mean, that's like literally I said, just do normal things. It's about as uncomplicated as you can get. Morgan Rock sending over $5 saying way too early, BG. I'll catch you on the playback. All right, Morgan.
Okay.
Right on. The Agent Carmichael, good afternoon, saying I would advise to watch both MCOC Noob and Simula videos. They both have a few things they did better than the other ones for the other video. Gotcha. I don't know if Noob had his one out before I tried it. Probably just done it. And yeah, like I always say too, it's not a matter of I can understand exactly what it is I'm supposed to do, and I love it. It's one of the fun things about doing it on stream is everyone tells you what to do, and I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. I understand what I'm supposed to do. Me actually being able to do it is a different thing.
Yeah.
I've got to grind in BGs. We have a BGs minimum this season. Oh, Yusafa, how terrible for you. Why? It's so curious to me that I heard from a couple of alliances where they said, oh, okay, we're gonna have a minimum this season. Like, you guys know that it's just the solo rewards that are buffed this season, right? Like, the alliance ones aren't buffed until next season, so I would have thought that most alliances would have held off on upping their like minimum or requiring that until the next season when the alliance ranked rewards get buffed. But they're like, I've heard from multiples who are like, no, we have a minimum, we're gonna go hard. I'm like, oh, okay, that's just solo rewards, guys, but okay, do you
Practice.
I mean, that's why we never dropped our minimum, because we were just like, nah, we're 4 BGs, we're gonna keep it up. But I don't know, it seems weird. Abby, don't tell the other bald man I took Sassy to rank 3 just for him. Edwin, just for him? Because, I mean, that's pretty nice of you, but I feel like it's not just for him because it's probably going to help you out quite a lot too.
Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Oh man, let me see if I have some energy refills in the overflow or something. Constantly stressed for refills.
Yeah, do that Amazon Prime gaming rewards.
There we go, nice.
They know you love that.
Oh god, I hate it so much. Hate all of it. Go to this website. Oh, you want to play? Okay, well, how about this website now? I don't know. It's not a problem with going to any one site. It's just there's a limit, I feel like. And it reached a limit of if there's more than like one external site, it bothers me.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like in some ways it's kind of like the side quest or something. Like, do this thing and this thing, and go to this thing and read this thing, and then there you have it. Ooh, what you need to collect there is that X-Men 97 title or profile pic.
I'm gonna let it expire. I hate X-Men.
You were so full of it.
Actually,
I forget. Is that one of the animated shows you actually watched back in the day?
I mean, I saw a few episodes. I didn't really watch much of it. I was kidding, by the way, for anyone in the chat that's about to maim me for daring to speak against your beloved X-Men. I do not hate X-Men. I think there's some of the coolest characters. I think X-Men are the ones that I knew before playing this game. Well, some of them at least. I had over 150 Wolverine comics, so there's that.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right, I'm gonna get set up on this next path, and then Alex, have not forgotten about you. But let me read the notes here so we can keep it moving. Suppressing fire, the defender reduces the attacker's defensive ability accuracy by 90%, unless the defender is suffering from a suppression debuff or passive. Whenever the attacker inflicts an incinerate debuff or passive, they inflict a 15-second 5% suppression, which is reducing the combat power rate of the opponent there. Okay, so maybe I made a bad call in using Torch for that Sassy just now, because, well, I could be using for this path. Actually, no, it makes sense, because if I'm going to be using for this path, then he'd be weak for the boss, so it works out.
Yeah.
Okay, make a stand. The defender has indefinite protection, reducing all damage received by 75%. Goes on cooldown for 15 seconds when knocked down. Heavy assault. Both champs do buttloads of damage while using heavy attacks, and it's unstoppable. Stand still. When the attacker dodges an attack, the defender gains an indefinite fury passive, increasing attack rating by plus 20%. At 7 fury passives, the defender gains an unstoppable passive for 5 seconds. When the unstoppable expires, the fury passives are removed. Unblockable specials and shock immunity. Okay, so let's pick a path here. So once again, I don't really... Reduces the attacker's defensive ability accuracy by 90%, huh? Dang. So I'm not really going to be able to use Howard. Want to Howard that domino. Okay, my Incinerate champs are... I don't have that many of them.
Yeah,
so...
I think I might have used Kushala for most of this. That doesn't really help you very much.
No. I'm going to be relying pretty heavily on Sunspot and Torch. Don't use Massacre. I guess Wiccan, huh?
Yeah, he'd work too, for sure.
Forgot about him.
Juggernaut, no, I know he doesn't have Titania.
Defensive ability accuracy, huh? Just trying to think what I want to do for that domino. And I don't know, I'm just going to put like Hulkling and Hulk on the team and it'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, let me get to some of these other couple super chats here before we get back to finally answering Alex's question. Uh, Martin T sending over a loony. Martin, did you have a another message along with that?
See no message.
No message, yeah. So possibly a.
Might have gotten eaten.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything on Twitter.
Jacob Tizano asking for a tweeters check though. Says got something silly to show you. Probably that can, and also Spike has one too. Probably the last of those for the day, guys, just to make it easier.
Let's see. Here's a funny interaction with the Aegon boss when you use Danny. Danny's a god. What the hell? What in the hell?
It just like doesn't go away. Yeah.
Aegon, get wrecked. Jacob, that's pretty great. Spike, thank you very much for the 2 as well. Saying. Recently took up duped 6-star wolf to rank 5 and just pulled the 7-star. Trying to make the decision of which I should use going forward. Also, if 7-star is better, can I get a poll for who to take to rank 2 between wolf and destroyer? Let's do the poll. Yeah, I mean, do you know Wolf's Awakened ability, Abido?
He gets regen and stuff when he howls, I think. I can look at it real quick.
That
too.
is?
I don't remember if it's much more than that. It's not. I don't think it's needed at all, as far as I can recall. Let me double check here.
My gut instinct on this, since you already have a 6-star wolf at rank 5, is to just go with someone different. Go with someone new. It's just rank 2. When it comes to rank 3, if you're like, actually I don't really like Destroyer that much, then, you know, stop there and then go back to the wolf or something like that. But I'd say for rank 2, okay. I'd probably just go with someone different, regardless of what people vote for. Don't vote with that in mind, though, people. Just vote based off of just who you like better.
So for his Awakened ability, when he's above 1 bar power, he gets an unblockable passive, and when he's above 2, he gets an unstoppable passive, and then his regen goes from 0.5 to 0.75 max %. So it's more of a defensive ability for him, but Wolf is a terrible defender, so don't don't do it for that reason.
Okay.
Or at least I think he's a terrible defender. He howls and gives you openings to attack him. It just seems like he can hit through block and do the ruptures through block, but I mean, I just don't think he's a good defender at all.
Yeah. Martin T, I see you sent over another loony. There's still nothing here, dude. So your chat message must be getting eaten. You're gonna have to reword that or something, because nothing here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So then what were we talking about for Alex?
I'll read it again in just a sec.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, I can read it here. Photon, 6-star, rank 5 ascended. Whom to rank 3. Photon or Silk is a 7-star, both. And both are unduped. Okay. So that's the first part. Photon or Silk. You already have a 6-star rank 5 ascended Photon, and so I mean, personally, I think I'd go with Silk just for variety, because that's your 7-star is obviously gonna be stronger, but not tons stronger. And then also Shang-Chi to rank 3 or wait for Bullseye. Surely so many questions. Yeah, that's a tough one too. I would probably not be waiting. I'm gonna try not to be saving my stuff, but because you never know when you're gonna get Bullseye. He's only in Titans too, so that could be like a very long wait. But it's up to you. It depends on how much you like Shang-Chi too, because I like Shang-Chi. I have him at rank 2, but I also end up finding myself not picking him that much, like playing Battleground and stuff. Really good for questing, really useful in general, very strong skill champion. I just end up not using him as much as I would expect to. So it just depends. If you really like him, I would say go for it. Waiting for a champion for your rank 3, though, like especially one who's in only the Titan right now, like that could be a very long wait.
Get a huge lag spike. Hopefully I'm doing something wrong here, because this path, this first fight at least, kind of sucked. Alright, I'm going to end this poll. It's 50-50 between Wolf and Destroyer. So, there's not really much help there, but I would just go with someone different in your case. Spike. Alex, let's do a poll between Photon and Silk. I have a strong feeling I know who's going to win this, but let's just see what the people think.
I mean, the factor of him already having a 6.5 ascended max sig, you know, Photon, I think does have to play into that a bit.
For sure.
Himanshu, what's up? What's up, Lorson? Good luck with that. Waiting for champs isn't ideal. Yeah, I don't think so. Is the phone duped? I think Brian has an unduped iPhone. Yeah. I was having terrible lag last night, though, all throughout all sorts of fights. It was pretty frustrating.
When the attacker dodges an attack, the defender gains an indefinite fury. Blockable specials. No, I mean, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. You want to take advantage of the heavy assault, but like my incinerate based champs don't really do that, and like I could use a different champ, but then I'm gonna have the minus defensive ability accuracy. Like maybe I just say screw it and do that anyway. Let's try it. I'm gonna throw a Hulk into the mix. I'm gonna end this poll. Photon wins it, not by as much as I was thinking. But that was gonna be kind of one-sided there.
I mean, I would rank up an unawakened Photon, but that's just like, I don't know. Mine is my 6 stars is rank 4, so it's, if I'd already spent the resources, I might not do it. But he's gonna be great either way. Martin sent over another loony saying he sent you the message on X. Sorry for YouTube shenanigans.
Okay. Check it out in a sec. As for the other part of your question, though, Alex, personally, I wouldn't wait, and I would just rank up Shang-Chi. I don't know. I don't use him, and like I don't know. I kind of echo some of what Abido was saying. I was kind of focused on the fight, so can't remember word for word what you were saying, but it was something. I think you were saying like you know he's good, but it doesn't like, I don't know.
Yeah, I just end up not picking him as often as I would expect to, like when I'm playing Battlegrounds, because he has a ton of utility and he hits pretty hard. Mine's not awakened, so that does slow him down a little bit, but it just kind of somehow I just end up not going with him that much.
Yeah, I think for me with Shang-Chi, because I kind of do the same thing. I grinded for him, and then I ended up not even like ranking him up and using him and stuff. But this would be one of those where it's like, I don't know, if it was a generic no shot, I would give it to someone else personally. I don't like Shang-Chi that much, so I definitely would give it to someone else. However, if it's skill, man, I don't know. I don't really like the skill class that much, and so I would just rank up someone that's good. Period. I wouldn't wait for like the best option ever of all time. And I'd be more than happy to, rank up Shang-Chi personally with it.
Yeah, I just think waiting for bullseye, that could be a very long wait, and I don't think that there's a lot of benefit to that because by the time you get there, you might be able to rank 3 another champion anyways.
Yeah. As for Shang-Chi, I would do it. As for going back to Photon and Silk, I don't have enough experience to say, but if it helps the decision at all, this is the same thing I said for Spike when it came to rank 2ing a champion. I stand by this. This is pretty good universal advice, I feel. If you have a 6-star champ at rank 5 already and you're just trying to decide between that champ and another for rank 2, then I recommend, in most cases, going with the other. However, you're talking about rank 3 here. So, what I would do is I would take Silk to rank 2 if she's not already. And then I would just see who you like more. And so I haven't really played Photon, but I always hear Photon just, I don't know, and the fact that she's, you know, a defensive threat and everything as well. Like, I would be more geared towards Photon personally. And yeah, if you already have Silk at rank 2, that's you might as well say you have Silk at 565 as well. So at that point, you're not really deciding on like a new champ. You have both at that point. You have Silk, you have Photon at respectable ranks, and now it's just the icing on top for rank 3. And in that case, I'd be going with Photon personally.
I see a comment. I see a comment here from Lorson. Saying it comes up a lot. If you already have the Photon rank 5 ascended, you're better off using that than the 7-star unduped. She's way better on D. The difference is night and day. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her awakened ability does make a pretty big difference for defense.
Okay, I didn't know that because I just remember people saying she didn't need to be awakened, but I didn't know the details. So.
I mean, she doesn't need to be awakened, but you know, she does benefit from it quite a lot.
Right.
I like the health pool on the 7-star, obviously, but yeah. But it's the block proficiency there, and she's just very aggressive and a pain.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize that.
You do have to block against her quite a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. Okay, that does change things a bit. Yeah, I don't have the first-hand experience to say, but I can still say that for advice. It's not like you're choosing between those two, but if the awakened ability is that good, then yeah, maybe just stick with the 5-star for now, or sorry, 6-star for now.
The block penetration is massive. The awakened ability does change things for defense and BGs. Yeah.
Oh my god, come on.
What were we saying? Mo Martinez, Brian, you were throwing specials when they had protection up. Oh, in this fight?
Sometimes I was. I mean, last fight, they were down for sure. Sometimes I was throwing it just to knock them down. You know?
Yeah. Silk does really, you know, her awakened ability is pretty big too, though. Silk is stun dependent, is what Oxygen is saying. I mean, yeah, when you can't stun, it does really take away from her ability to do damage and control the fight, that's for sure.
Come on, throw a special one more time. Stop being so passive, dude!
Oxygen sending over a CHF, I think that was the comment he wanted me to read too. Was the
Sorry, I didn't hear it because I was
just saying it, just talking about
angry.
Silk and Silk being stun dependent, so we're continuing that conversation.
Okay.
Take it. How you doing, Oxygen?
Okay, and I went in way too early on that, just trying to be a little bit more aggressive. Son of a...
Alex, your first awaken, or your first rank 3 was Atuma, so not thrilled about the skill gem? Yeah, I can understand that. What up, Spunkin' Donuts? How you doing? This game trying to keep me around. I finished 8.4 and now I'm taking a break from the game, but had some amazing pulls and rank ups from exploration, damn it. Yeah, that's what you get, buddy. That's what you get. Now, you do. Spunkin' Donuts was in my alliance and just stepped down. So you had good reasons to step aside, and at least you're not getting rid of your account or anything. So you can come back to it. No big deal. Crispy Krillin winning. Yo BG, first time here in a stream, but been watching your content for 5 years. Finally, a EU friendly stream. What's up, dude?
Welcome,
Pretty
dude.
early here.
Okay. Let me see here. Martin T. Let me check your tweet now.
I think all caught up besides that.
We're just trying to say this is getting out of my hand now, BG. All these early streams are messing with my schedule. Not what I signed up for. How did YouTube not allow this message? What is possibly in here? That was way too much work for a simple message. That was a lot of work. Why? Why was this getting eaten?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Weird, man. Very weird. But, well, message received at least. Oh, man. Hey, it's not even that early. It's the afternoon. Oxygen, was that Twitter check as well? I do see a tweet from you. Let's see. Cannot believe I defeated the king himself. Yusafa, I got lucky with the draft. That's the only way. Also, my best fight against Rank 2 Sassy was a little nasty. Well, nice, dude. Very nice. In general, I will say, though, I put it on screen because I already read it out and everything. But in general, I will say some people do not appreciate, you know, the call-outs on Twitter. So, yeah, just maybe don't in the future. I don't know if Yusafa minds. I personally don't care. If someone beats me, go ahead, send screenshots all around. I don't care, but
I would guess Papa Yusafa doesn't care, but
just as a heads up. All right, let's see.
Good feeling to beat that best free-to-play player in the game. So
he is so damn very free to play.
It's like I've beaten him like once or twice, but usually he gets me.
Do I want to use? Oh, screw it. Let's use Sunspot for this.
Pulled 7-star Snurpent, got a Science 2-3 gem, and took Hulk up, and also got Shocker to rank 3. Spunkin' Donuts. Take a break. You're okay. It's your real life stuff going, you know, how you want, and the game will be here. You know it.
Okay, I didn't think I needed to do the double dash back. That hurt. That hurt bad. Ow, dude.
Yeah. Spacing.
I guess let me just throw this. Yeah. See, there was no protection there. It just didn't do any damage.
See a message here from Big Dog saying, "Hey BG, I used to play MCOC with my dad about 9 years ago. And a few years in, I think like 7 years ago, we started to watch you. It's great to see you're still posting, and it's nice to see how far you have come." Well, thanks for the nice message there, Big Dog.
Dude, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I always like to hear when people are like playing with their folks, because I know it's like a good time for both, and like that's something that you're gonna remember forever, even though at the time you might not have even thought much of it.
Yeah, later on, like bonding kind of stuff. I remember playing.
Yeah.
I remember playing like Toe Jam and Earl with my mom when I was young, you know. And
Yeah.
she didn't really like most of the games I played, but she's like, "I'll play this one. It's fun."
Yeah. Come on, just 5%. I don't want to die. No, dude, Sunspot. You're so close, buddy. You're so close. Oh. 15K. Okay, we'll get out. Wholesome gaming moments, exactly.
Yeah. How you doing today, Husky? Adam Miller sent over $2 saying, tweet please, a meal 106. Sure, but then we probably really should kind of limit the tweeters here, guys. Just
yeah, it's okay for today, I guess. This content's a little bit more casual, so it's
yeah,
okay. In general, I appreciate you saying that, because in general, Abby knows that when I need to like focus up, it's just tough to juggle it all. But this content really ain't too bad, so.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks. Go ahead and send Brian all sorts of jokes on tweeters.
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna be going to Twitter every 2 seconds, but you know. Let me see here. Finished 8.4 today. Thought the final boss was maybe a little lackluster. Oh man, that's a bummer to hear. Overall, not bad. Blown away with the luck. 3 regular 7 stars. Dude, Hyperion. Guardian Warlock too. Nice. Chavez from the Nexus. Beautiful. Onslaught from the Titan. Damn, dude. Just keep reading. It just gets better and better. Okay. So you went with the Shuri rank 3. It's a great rank 3. Went Cosmic to dupe Hype, which also got today, but duped Silver Surfer. Also got Tech 2 and 3, which gave me an easy decision. It was a good day. Still riding that little high you mentioned about when you have a good opening. Yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. Damn, dude. Yeah, congrats on that. You're going to be feeling the effects of that on your account for at least the rest of 2024, if not longer, man. Damn.
Adam saying that's why I sent the question marks. Thanks. Yeah, dude, you're all good. No worries. And thanks for the politeness and the please and everything.
Yeah. Lee, dude, thank you for the 1 month there with the good luck. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Oh, why did I think Domino was the final one on the path? I should have saved Sunspot. That would have been nice for this fight.
Whoops.
And now he's gonna get Hulk smashed. Should I Hulk smash him?
Hulk does love to smash, so.
He does. Yeah, alright, let's Hulk smash. I mean, I don't know why. I should just be using Torch or something, but we gonna smash. Can I do a light? Oh, okay. Probably going to just wait for a special 3 into Striker and not worry about removing the protection until then. You want to throw it again there, pal?
That Domino whooped me. The only fight other than the boss I used revives on. Really, Adam? Interesting. John Scavanato saying, just fought Fury with my Hulkling, danced around for my 4 regens to get me back up to 87%, rushed in to finish Fury off and ate a light intercept combo to the face. Come on, son. Yeah, that's no good.
Oh my god, he doesn't want to throw a special. Dude, I was so ready to throw my special 3. No, and now he's... Okay. Oh, my Hulk is going down, unfortunately.
You should probably leave someone alive to swap out at the end here.
Rip. Let's torch it. Oh, why didn't I use a pre-fight?
Well, it's Incinerate, not Nova Flame, so that wouldn't have been good anyways, right?
True, I'm a genius.
Mm-hmm. See? Like,
is that bad heavy? Yeah, I was gonna get hit there.
For some reason, there are small children yelling outside of my apartment. Hashtag no context. No, I think there's like a dentist, like a kid's dentist. I think it must be waiting. They're yelling for some reason.
Okay, well that got a lot more gruesome than I was was thinking, thought they were just having fun out there. Maybe now they're.
I don't think they're yelling because I can't hear their screams from the dentist's office. No, I'm just saying, like, I think they must have gotten out and are having a good time or something. So.
Okay.
Better than small children screaming in your apartment? Oh, heck yeah, that's true, for sure. Static sent over $5. What's up, Static? Saying, sup BG, Act 8 rewards ended up being decent, nothing too exciting. Luke Cage from the Titan, Tech 2 to 3, which I fed to Iron Man, Colossus and Mysterio to rank 2. Alright, nice.
Okay.
I do, do want Papa Luke to be awakened, but his utility I do enjoy quite a lot, so. Yeah, it's John Scavanato saying the same thing as Husky Harrison, yeah. Same thought. Oxygen sending over another one of those CHFs. What'd you say? Oxygen. My vacation are almost over. The only good part is that I'll be able to watch your stream like every day from work, and that makes me happy. Nice. You have a job where you can watch BG from work. That's cool.
Sweet. Okay. Oh, with this fight. I was a little bit annoyed. Oh man, I should have maybe just used the striker. I don't know if this is gonna kill it. Better kill. Static, thank you very much, dude. Please die. Okay, thank goodness. Luke Cage from the Titan, huh? See, even though I haven't played Luke Cage, I already kind of have it in my head that, like, dude, I would really prefer just to pull him out of a regular basic. Then again, like, I don't know if he's as good as Hulk, because I'm just thinking, like, old champ, I want someone new. But I mean, Hulk feels new, so I guess maybe Luke could feel new too.
Hulk is definitely better than Luke, but he's just really fun against Mystics with the double concussion he gets on his L2, and his damage ramps up decently. So.
Okay. Colossus really benefits from the stat focusing. Yeah, he definitely does. Stat focus was such a good addition to 7 stars.
That's the one thing I would like to see on Luke actually is more crit rate. That would be interesting.
Oxygen. Thank you for the. Oh yeah, that was the one you were reading. Okay. Well, Oxygen, thank you very much, dude.
And you're on to Lyndon with his 10th super chat. Tweet at World's Finest.
Let's take a little gander here. Got some great pulls from 8.4 after taking a few months off from the game. Guess I gotta play more now. Uh-oh. They suck you in by giving you good luck. Sunspot, Serpent, Kindred, Hyperion. Oh my god, I want Hyperion so bad. That's awesome though, dude. And a Guardian and Maw. Okay. I see Maw got the short. He drew the short straw here on the ISO, huh? Level 21. I think everyone else was leveled up that I saw.
Yeah. DTX took he has an awakened Hyperion. He just took to rank 3, and I am jealous.
Yeah, dude. I would love that. Very nice though, dude. Thank you very much for the 2. Okay, let me see here. So, for Valkyrie, turn the tide. One of the attacker's special attacks is randomly chosen at the start of the fight. The chosen special attack rotates every 10 seconds, or when the attacker ends a combo with an attack that didn't end their previous combo. And you have to match it up or else you don't do squat for damage. Power shield, so gotta do specials to do damage. Combo shield, combo meter not reset. Combo up, every 1 second the defender's combo meter increases. If the attacker performs an intercept, the timer is paused for 10 seconds. Escalating Pierce, every 5 seconds the attacker gains a Pierce buff of 400 potency lasting for 15 seconds. And Heavy Bias, the defender launches heavy attacks 30% more often. Okay. Feels like kind of a nothing fight. Maybe, let me...
Yep.
What about this one?
I think I grabbed Domino or something, but it doesn't really... Its power shield doesn't seem... There's nothing too complicated to it.
Yeah. Let me read Emma here, because, I don't know, my team isn't super healthy, but I would be able to bring in 3 full life champs, essentially. So, let's see. Prowess Surge. Whenever either champion gains a bar of power, the defender gains a permanent prowess passive, increasing their special attack by 20%. If these prowesses would be removed for any reason, the defender replaces them with a permanent fury passive of the same potency. Defender gains a permanent... Okay. Okay. High energy diet. The defender has 99% energy resistance. You know what? I'm already looking at this. Let me just fight Valkyrie.
Yeah, it's a pretty chill fight.
I'm gonna do that. I'll swap out Torch for, I don't know. Let's see. Probably Sassy. Maybe Kingpin. I'm gonna go with Kingpin. Let's do that. Okay. Actually, oh, it's Power Shield though. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, that I Kingpin's, his damage doesn't really come from specials. They do okay damage, but that was dumb. Okay.
I mean, you know, you got Hulk thing, you got other champs to go to.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just I wasn't really thinking. Whoops. Okay, I'm surprised that hit me.
Abdotel DTX, he's never using that hype. Yeah, looks probably never get to use him. Chat, should I rank 3 the Pig or Maestro, both unduped, pulled a Science Gem from 8.4 and stuck on Decision? Leaning towards the Pig? Wait, Pig or Maestro for a Science Gem?
Wait, how come that did no damage? Oh, the stupid... Okay. I shouldn't have looked at Emma, because I read all these nodes. And then they went out the window.
Yeah. It's the... Yeah, because you need... Is the L3. You were on there?
Yeah. And now I'm going to have to go to an L3, because... Well, this is dumb.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Overseer, he means. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Pig or Overseer. Yeah, it's like Maestro's a cosmic champ. What are we? I don't ever think of him that way. But I mean, between those two, I like Pig much more than Overseer. But you know, if you like Overseer, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's your rank 3. Rank 3s are the top in the game right now, so they got to be a personal decision.
Okay. I'm like looking at my own icons instead of looking at the fight. Jesus. I kind of screwed myself again here.
I mean, you can just chill and well, it's tough to balance the.
Just doing no damage, that's all.
Damn, I low-key really said Maestro, not Overseer. Yeah, it's okay. Yo, what up, Ace? 3rd day stream in a row. What are you doing to my meticulously planned YouTube day? You belong in the night. Nights are fun.
They are fun.
Ace, are you streaming later? Alexander Rajo. Hey BG, how are you? Fellow free-to-play Valiant player here. Just explored 8.4 and excited to open rewards. Also, what do you think if Battlegrounds was able to utilize synergies?
Why did I do that attack? Ah. Alright, whatever.
Can't speak for BG, but I would probably stop playing Battlegrounds if you could have synergies.
What was the first part of that message again? Valiant player.
He's a free-to-play Valiant player along with you. Just played explored 8.4 and excited to open rewards.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There was no question. The question was the second part, so.
No, I just thought they listed the rewards and I didn't hear what they were, but.
No.
And I got there. Oh, okay. And I just rotated it because my last combo was light. Son of a. Yeah, I don't think synergies have a place in Battlegrounds. I think it wouldn't be good for the mode, personally.
There's already so much to keep track of with all the different champion abilities and interactions and things with the nodes they put on for Battlegrounds each season. If they made it so synergies worked, and you had to think about drafting synergy partners, or if the other person drafted synergy I would probably just quit. Be like, nah, no thanks. That's just way too much for me.
It's just a worse experience. That's all. I don't know. Oh, that hurt. Okay.
Everyone running Heimdall and BGs. I mean, ideally you shouldn't be getting anywhere close to dying anyways, so.
Well, for defense though, when you're fighting against the opponent, like in arena.
True. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Or the stupid symbiote ones with Null, and they all don't die for like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Be
Is that
awful.
Zoe?
Yeah. She's whining because I haven't been paying her attention. Yeah. I did give you a GREENIE though. Do you want to go outside? Zoe, can you go outside? I expect you to speak. No? I need to take her out. I think she hasn't done her secondary business today yet.
Okay.
I'll take her outside and I'll be back, so give me a few.
Okay. All right. That fight was a little slow, but we're through. So that's good. Thought that was you making that noise, Apto. Can confirm that AA is worth the ascension, and Gamora is Battlegrounds queen and sorely underrated. I'm sure Gam Gam hits hard in Battlegrounds. I just still wouldn't want to invest in her. But I mean, I don't know. It was Static. I don't think you were here in the stream when I said it earlier, because B Manny was talking about Rocket, and he's contemplating taking Rocket to rank 3. And in my response, I was saying I was going through an MCOC existential crisis this morning, because I mean, I woke up with just it was just too early to like really do much of anything. I woke up, it wasn't even 4 a.m. yet, and I didn't know what to, like. It's that kind of wake up where like I'm mad that I'm awake because I want to be sleeping, but I know I'm not going to be able to fall back asleep. So I just kind of laid there for a little bit, just letting my mind wander. And I was kind of thinking, like, if I'm not trying to be the most competitive player anyway, then I don't know, should I be ranking up other types of champs like the Gam Gams of the game and just having fun that way? Or is it still more fun to go with the champs that are more dominant? Because, well, winning is fun too. Yeah, I don't know. There was not a whole lot of thought to that, but it kind of goes in line a little bit opposite to how I'm sometimes thinking of, like, well, Gam Gam's not a defender, so I can't rank her up, and she doesn't have a lot of utility for questing, so would I really want to invest in her? But she is fun to play. There's no denying that, man. I do like playing her. She just has that grab and go sort of vibe to the champ. I still wish that there was her. I wish she was a little bit better at negating like the chip damage, I guess. So like a little bit higher block proficiency, or maybe not needing to heavy attack as much. But then again, like her damage goes completely berserk if you never had to like if she gains all those buffs. Anyway, let me read these notes here. So Crisis of Opportunity. Every 20 seconds, the attacker is afflicted with a degeneration passive, dealing 100% of the defender's attack rating over 6 seconds. If the timer expires while the attacker is performing a special 1 or 2, instead of being degenerated, they gain a Fury passive, increasing their attack rating by 200% for 12 seconds. If the timer expires while the defender is performing a special attack, 1 or 2, the attacker is still degenerated, and the defender gains the Fury instead. Wait, what? If the timer expires... Okay, if the timer expires... Oh, while the defender's doing it. Okay, I was like, what do you mean? I thought it was both attacker there. Okay, got it. Power generator. Whenever the attacker gains a bar of power, the defender gains 2 dynamo charges. Whenever the defender is knocked down, they consume all dynamo charges and gain 30% of a bar of power for each one consumed. Intercepting the defender removes 1 dynamo charge. Kinetic Instigator. The attacker gains 5.5% of their max power when striking the defender's block. Power Reversal. Whenever the attacker activates a power gain buff, it is removed and replaced with a Power Drain debuff, draining 50% of the attacker's max power for 5 seconds. Unblockable specials. The defender's special attacks are passively unblockable. And special attack 2 bias. Okay. Got it. So, throw some specials. Go nuts. Have fun. Let's do it. Gonna be keeping Hulk on the team. I will be putting Sassy in there as well. I'll be putting Herc in there for that synergy too. Do I want Sunspot? Do I want Kingpin? Do I want White Tiger? Do I want Hulky B? Do I want Venom? Let's go Hulky B. Should I cut Hulkling or do I leave Hulkling in, you guys? I want to cut Hulkling. If I don't have the control over when I want to be throwing his stuff. Maybe I'll go Venom. Maybe I go... I'm just gonna go with this team. I think. Do I really need any counters? Maybe I maybe I shouldn't be cutting Torch. I don't know. Like, I want to use Hulk for a lot of these fights, but Hulk might be good for the boss. Nah, let's just go with this. Screw Torch. You could suck it. Glorp, thank you very much for the 2, saying hello. Tweet, please, good sir. Okay. Let's see. ABG made a Twitter just to show off the best opening I've had in 8 years. All right. Awaken that already rank 3 hype. Dang! And got a surprising Titan to pull. Or Titan pull to match the 2 to 3 tech job I pulled. Dude, that is so awesome. They had hype at rank 3 already. Dude, you must have been going berserk. If you were sitting down, you must have stood up or something. Like, damn. That's so awesome. Okay. Photon 2. Damn, okay. Red Skull. Oof. Man. You're gonna make a lot of people mad. You're gonna make a lot of people jealous, and then a lot of people in Battlegrounds mad. Nice though, dude. Very nice. Static with the 5 saying, her speed is shocking even when facing class disadvantage. Remember, she has stat focus as 7-star. That's true. And even at rank 2, it's a lot of sub 30-second fights. Static, what do you put for the stat focus? I guess if I was questing, I would probably go for block proficiency. In Battlegrounds, I don't know what I would do. Because she gains Fury and Cruelty, right? She doesn't gain any sort of... her special is guaranteed crit. I forgot about that. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, this is Fury. This is Cruelty. So, I feel like I would want to stat focus the crit. Just to really, you know, kind of act as like another multiplier for these guys. But, I don't know. Maybe the block proficiency is the way to go. Let's say like 7-star rank 2. Yeah, man. Anything sub 60% is just kind of rough to deal with, especially with a lower health pool and without having high armor. I don't know. You really don't need crit chance, so crit chance, or so crit damage or block proficiency. Okay. Do you not need crit chance because of the guaranteed crit on specials? Because I feel like I'd still want to do that. I feel like it'd either be block proficiency or crit chance, personally. But, yeah, I mean, she'd be fun as hell to play. There's no denying it. I didn't want to pull her at first, and she's still nowhere near the top of my list. Just gonna be frank about that. Uh-oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to. No, this was. I'm gonna. Yeah. Wait, where's the degen? Huh? That's it? You serious? Oh man, what did they do to this content? I was like, oh crud, I threw it without looking at the timer. I'm gonna pay for this. No? What the hell? Oh man. That's crazy. I'm sorry, I don't know if the me scratching my beard is coming through the mic for whatever reason, man. I don't know if I got some dry skin here or maybe some beard hairs growing in a weird way because I just shaved it or like trimmed it not that long ago. But I keep scratching like this one spot. Why was my comment deleted? Was your comment deleted? Your comment's not deleted. I see it right there. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. You don't have any deleted comments in here. So. Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll throw out Herc here. Sounding real itchy? Oh, man. I wish I was that itchy spot. Okay. What in the... You know, I pick Herc sometimes because I'm like, well, I should ramp him up just in case or something, you know? But like, why am I doing this? I don't need to ramp this guy up. There's 6 fights in this quest. I don't need to be using Herc right now. Whatever. I'm in here at this point, so... No, I tried to throw it. Didn't get off in time because she was throwing her special. Let's just go for it. Yeah, not even close. Why is BG so handsome? Listen, I appreciate you saying that. But I really think you guys are potentially underestimating how good a bald cap can make someone look. Okay? Without the bald cap, I'm a 2 out of 10. Maybe 2.5 on a good day. 3 if I've been exercising over the summer or something, you know? With the bald cap on, oh, I'm a solid 4.5, baby. You better believe it. Let's show you sassy for this one. Sure, why not? That was degen resistance, BG. Oh, does Hulk have degen resistance? I knew that totally. Yeah. I'm like half paying attention, just dashing in at like the most inopportune times. Dex failed. I thought he had to have an armor up to make it undexable. But no. Dang it, dude. Yeah, didn't he have to have... Man, I could have sworn he had to have an armor up. Apparently not, I guess. Okay. Anywho. I mean, Herc didn't really take much damage from the degen either. So. It's Heimdall True Sense? It's a True Strike buff. Armor up makes it unblockable. Always undexable. Oh. Okay. Got it. It's been a while since I looked at Heimdall's abilities. I used to have to fight Heimdall all the time in Alliance War. Back in the old 6-7 Switch days of war. And Heimdall was pretty annoying. He'd be oftentimes placed as like my first fight in the path. And I'd have to Stark Spidey it up. Alright, well I'm going to ignore the degen here, so... Just going to go special 3 route. I'd like to bait one more special. Although, do I care? Yeah, let's bait it.
Always bait
okay.
one more time when
now
you
we
can.
go. Crud. Should just went in, you know, being unblockable. And that's a wrap to that. Okay. BG, how are ya? Fellow free to... Oh, wait. Alexander, we read your message. I don't know if you were gone when we read it, I guess, but your fellow free-to-play Valiant here just explored 8.4 excited open rewards. Also, what do you think if Battlegrounds was able to utilize synergies? Yeah, I don't think it'd be good. Good luck with your rewards. We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, I read that before I took Zoe outside.
Yeah.
She had a hard finding a good spot, so.
Okay. Yeah, the short version is I think it would make the game mode worse. So, hey man, do you know where I can get ISO? I want to rank some champs, but I don't have enough ISO for it. Duping champs is really what it comes down to. You're never gonna get enough ISO from other sources, but to supplement it, yeah, the more quests you can do, there's some random ISO in quests. The Glory Store has some ISO, but of course, you know, you're as often as possible trying to utilize you know, glory for other things in there too. So be careful not to go too overboard on spending glory on ISO. And the kind of there's a couple of hidden things about ISO that might not be so obvious. Where it's not always about how to... Oh, no, I'm not going to have enough time. Yeah, I blew that. It's not always about how to get more ISO. Oh, jeez. It's sometimes about how to use what you have better. So what I mean by that is using the correct ISO type. Not only is it significantly cheaper gold-wise, but it just extends your ISO reach that much further. If you are, you know, using the wrong ISO types all the time, I'm going to take the degen again. If you're using wrong ISO types all the time, like even not all the time, just occasionally, it adds up And you'll quickly find yourself in a hole that is very difficult to get out of when it comes to ISO. Same thing for gold as well. And then the last tip that I have for like using stuff that you already have to help generate more ISO, more rank ups, is you always want to go for the the rewards that allow you to open crystals more. So starting just with crystals themselves, avoiding featured openings is just a way to use your shards they already have. He should be dead. No, he's not. If you just open up basic crystals instead of featured crystals, then yeah, you end up with, like, you know, opening features reduces your ISO from those dupes by 50%. It's no joke. It's a lot. And then just choosing rewards. So whenever given an option to take like catalysts or crystals, I'm not saying to always pick crystals, because of course sometimes you need to take the catalyst, but you know, maybe favor the crystals a little bit more. And these are tips that, like, you can't just go to any one spot in the game and just find a mountain of ISO. It just doesn't work that way. It's a resource that kind of has to be maintained over a long period of time. And if you follow this advice, then eventually you'll kind of dig yourself out of the ISO hole. And that's just kind of what it takes. So hope some of that helps.
Well, it should. That was a fairly comprehensive breakdown, I would say. Yo, what up, Ayush? How you doing, man? Got mutant rank up gem already, bishop at rank 3. Which one to rank up? Sunspot, rank 2, Sig 20, Gambit, also rank 1, Sig 20, or Sauron at Sig level 100. You have a Sig 100 Sauron, huh? Dang.
Oof.
One of those three, you want to take the rank 3 though, huh? Oh God, I don't know. I guess if you put a gun to my head, maybe I'd say Sunspot. I don't think Sauron's a good enough defender to take him to rank 3, because he's pretty much just a defender. Gambit, I'm not that overall impressed with either. Gambit would probably be less likely to get banned than Sunspot, I guess, but I don't know. That's a tough one, dude. Poll? Okay. Have to tell me a joke, a good one. Shows your... No, what was the one? Oh, wait, what was the one the other day? Let's see. Hang on. What's up, Easy? How you doing?
Do I need to change my team even for this fight? Let me read this all the way through here, because I stopped halfway last time. So for Emma, whenever either champ gains a bar of power, the defender gains a permanent prowess passive. Don't get rid of it. High energy diet, the defender has 99% energy resistance, and any hit that deals energy damage regenerates them for what the damage would have been. While the defender is affected by an incinerate shock or cold snap debuff, the defender gains 100% of a bar every 10 seconds. Bob and weave, all the defender's attacks are guaranteed critical hits. This is disabled for 10 seconds if the attacker dodges or intercepts the defender. And they can crit through block as well. Arrow to the knee, the defender starts the fight with 7 indefinite cruelty passives, each increasing crit damage rating by 20%. Interrupting the defender's heavy attack transfers 1 cruelty passive to the attacker. And then armor break immunity, and level-headed, the defender is immune to the effects of infuriate, intimidate. Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother swapping a champ. Whatever, let's just fight it. It's gonna be fine. The ISO problem is real for newer accounts. Near impossible to get it so many new champs. Yeah, it's really hard to dupe champs early on. It's very difficult. Oh, I mean, the one thing I did forget to say too is if you watch the videos I uploaded a couple weeks back now at this point, I was even doing things like syncing up my champs just as a way to open up more max sig crystals before doing openings. So if you have sig stones, try to focus on you know, doing that for your champs. Again, it's not short term, oh, your ISO woes are going to be gone overnight, but over time you'll be in significantly better shape.
Dang it, Easy, I cannot find this joke I was going to tell you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's a bummer. It's definitely because it's a pretty good one, so.
I'm so sad.
Abdo, I saw you streaming when I was getting ready for work this morning last night. Are you? How early did you get up, Easy? You're in America, aren't you? But I was still on like 2 a.m., so I think that was about when I was finishing up.
Okay. Fight's
There you
done.
go. Easy peasy.
All right. Moving on to the next quest here, you guys.
Oh, do we want to do a poll for Ayush about whom to rank 3?
Yeah.
Your options were Sunspot, Gambit, or Sauron.
Sunspot, Gambit, or Sauron?
Yeah, there's a few details in there, but he's already got rank 3 Bishop, he said.
I have a feeling I know who's going to win this. Or at least I know what I'd be doing, given the options.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. Deadly Precision. I'm just going to go top to bottom. Anyone watching the playback? Starting with this little top path here. So, Deadly Precision. The defender has a 90% chance to evade all incoming attacks, unless the attacker has a precision. Whenever the attacker gains a cruelty buff or passive, they gain a 9-second 0.15% precision buff. Wow. Can you make it any stronger, Kabam? Settle down. Let's not get too crazy here. 0.15%. Wow. Okay. Hard Knock Life. Every time the attacker performs a successful well-timed block, they gain a passive Disorient, reducing defensive ability accuracy and block proficiency. False Confidence. Every 5 seconds, the defender gains a 10-second Fury buff, increasing attack rating by 20%. These buffs start paused, but begin to expire when the defender is intercepted. Critical Interruption. When the attacker performs an intercept, they gain a precision passive, granting guaranteed critical hits. Imperial Defiance. Defenders are immune to the effects of Nullify, Stagger, Fate Seal, buff immunity, and cannot have their buff ability accuracy modified due to abilities like Neutralize and Soul Imprisonment. And then Aggressive. Okay. So Intercept to get 7 seconds of guaranteed crits and taking away their evasion. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and end this poll. Yeah, this wasn't really any sort of contest. Sunspot completely ran away with it with 82% of the vote. There's not even 2 other options there. Those champs deleted themselves as a result of being so badly embarrassed by the results of the poll. So RIP to them.
I would just be... It would just suck because I feel like a Sunspot at rank 3 is going to get banned.
Probably.
And it's like, I mean, so then you don't get to use them, and is that really like, I don't know. Those are a tough chance to choose from there, I would say.
It's tough. Either I would go Sunspot or I would hold. If it was for Valiant, there's no shot I would hold. I would just go Sunspot. Yeah. If not for Valiant, it'd be a tough call. I would either do it or hold.
Go ahead.
No, you good. What's up?
I was gonna say I saw Alexander's message. He says, "Sorry, BG, I resent my old message instead of my new message." He'd copied and pasted it. Yeah, my new message was asking for a poll for 7-star Nexus, Awaken Venom, New Chavez, or New Titania. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't even know that. Oh god, that's a really. I mean, I wouldn't awaken Venom. Venom's awakened ability is great, and it's nice to have for him. But a new Chavez or new Titania, I think it's got to be between those two for sure. And that's a little dependent, Alexander. I would say, do you already have like a Hulk as a 7-star? What are your other things you're working with there? Because that might inform that decision. But those two are like excellent champions, Chavez and Titania. So that's a hard choice.
Let me see. What were the options?
Awaken Venom or a first-time Titania or first-time Chavez.
Oh, this is a Nexus?
Mm-hmm. Whom to take from a Nexus. Abdo, can you check? Hussein? Really? What's up, White Mummy? How you doing? X, if please, if possible. What'd you say, Hussein?
Poll is live. White Mummy, let's see. Can you please use me somewhere in 8.4? Oh my god. I don't know. Maybe I can. Dude, what is up with this exact spot on my face being so itchy? Wow. Now this is the cosplay right here. My
Impressive.
god.
It's very impressive, yeah.
All right, let's roll it out. Let's move out, people. Let's go.
Hussein sent over a $1.50, basically. Abdo, can you check my last? Your last just said you were thinking about Vantage's joke last night and you're on the floor laughing. I'm on the ground. Okay, is that really what you wanted to read? Is that it, Hussein?
Hussein, thank you very much. Appreciate the $1.50 and the peach butt. I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll here. Looks like Titania wins it with 54% of the vote, Chavez 43%, and Venom Awakening 2%. Yeah, there's no chance I would even be considering Venom here, so good to see that very few people did as well.
Yeah.
I personally would go Chavez, though. I would go Chavez over Titania, which, hey, might be crazy. I just really like Mystic Champions, so I'm very... Oh, my stream is frozen. The heck? I'm very biased towards a lot of Mystic Champs. And for the fun factor, I don't know. Titania is fun. She's really cool. Obviously very good. A lot of people's most wanted out of the basic. Or the initial base pool, at the very least, since the basic is kind of expanding at this point. And my stream is broken. That's neat.
Cool.
Yeah, I would go Chavez personally.
I actually voted for Chavez too. I didn't see if Alexander said if he did have Hulk already, but I do have a rank 3 Hulk, but I've been hunting. Yeah, okay. I would definitely go Chavez, especially if you have a rank 3 Hulk. I think there's just more good options in the science class as 7 stars in general, and fewer for Mystics. So, because really for Mystics, you're talking like Chavez and Jugs, and I mean I know there's some other good champions, but like they're really the top.
Yeah.
And Chavez is a 2-way champion. She can be still a decent defender, whereas Titania is not really that useful on defense.
She's a little bit tanky, but yeah, for the most part, she's
tanky and she can slow you down. But like oftentimes there's metas where, you have like this one currently, the defender gets Furies and stuff. Well, Titania is not going to benefit from that at all.
This happened the other day, you guys, with the stream kind of crashing. And I just gave it a minute, and it sort of fixed itself. So I'm gonna see if it'll do that before messing with it more.
That's pain, though.
I don't know how long I'll wait on it, but I'll start tinkering in a sec if it doesn't fix.
Man Elgato is a shutdown defender. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Shane, thank you very much for the buck. Saying joke time. It's not joke time. Do not take this completely black screen as a sign for joke time. Did you know that horses get faster when they're pregnant? There's no way this is true. It's because they have more horsepower. Okay.
I mean, I haven't heard that one before, so at least that's something.
Is there like a different name for horses? Between like male and female, like cow and bull or something?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, they're both horses, but you could say like there's a stallion, depending on it depends on if they're still breeding or not. Stallion, gelding, it's a mare,
Gelding? I don't know. I've ever heard of gelding before.
Yeah, mare and stallion, but like the stallion, I mean, yes, there's a colt is a baby horse. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, so there's different names. So mare, if you wanted to, take that direction. Gelding means.
There we go.
Yep, that is actually what that means. Yes, easy. That's why I'm saying not all like males are stallions.
By the way, shout out to the chestnut mare. It's my favorite of the human starting area mounts. And WoW. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about, right, Abido?
Oh yeah, it's all the times I've played Winter of Woe. Yes, wow.
Yep.
No, I never played World of Warcraft. I never played any big MMOs or anything.
Yeah. Okay, Torch.
One to try out, but
Stop being a butthead, please.
you can get to it. Curd Bros. No spoilers, dude. I'm editing that video right now.
Hey, speaking of other games, did you ever end up? What game did you want to play when you got a new computer?
Helldivers. I wanted to play Helldivers 2, and I need to fix the audio part before that because it's much more fun to play with people.
Yeah. That seems like it.
And so like Lefty was having an issue too, just adding people in game. So I haven't really messed with it, but I need to just make sure that the audio is working. There's just been so much stuff to do in MCOC. It's so hard sometimes to try and find the time to do other stuff,
Yeah. Bushido Brown, thank you very much for the pound, saying Mare and Stallion. Also, Huda rank 3, already Valiant. Morbius Sig 20, unduped Titania, unduped Hulk. Or wait. Well, let's see. Well, I definitely don't advise waiting, so I'm not even going to put that in the poll. Morbius, Sig 20, Titania, and Hulk. I mean, this is we've done Hulk versus Titania so many times, and it typically comes out 50-50, just a slight favor for one or the other depending on the day and who's in here. So I don't know that there can really be a different answer other than like it's your personal preference between the two. I'm not surprised that Morbius is nowhere in sight. I still don't even know exactly how that guy works. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. How that guy works, or exactly how good he is and stuff, but just based off of seeing people playing these other champs so much more, I didn't expect him to do that well versus these two.
Morbius is okay. He does, big L2. I don't like champions who have really weak basic hits. It just doesn't feel good. Then you're like, oh, get to the L2. And it's like, yeah, he's fine with the L2, but it's, I don't know, just not super exciting. Zoe, what are you talking about again? You disagreeing? You like Morbius? Or you just want some TREATSs?
I'm ending it. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Hulk does usually win. He got 54% of the vote, Titania 35%, Morbius 10%. I mean I'm biased. I got a Hulk rank 3, so yeah, I'm with the Hulkers on this one. So
I don't know. I almost like Titania. Like if Hulk was awakened, I'd say 100% because he actually is pretty good on defense or can surprisingly trip people up. He's better on defense even unawakened than Titania, I think, just because if he does somehow stun lock you, you're toast. But in general, it's a toss up. Whoever you like more. They both have very Titania has a little bit more utility, I would say. So for questing for certain things like Act 8.4, for different WoW challenges, or spring and summer, whatever's coming up, I might consider Titania, but I don't think you can go wrong either way, really. Zoe, what do you expect to get a treat right now? It's not me streaming, it's Brian streaming. What do you? Yeah. She's looking at me all sideways, backing her dog butt up to my chair, up to my leg, and yes, like, hey, give me something. You have treats.
yeah. Bushido Brown saying, definitely not following this poll. Titania and/or Silver Stars are my current preference. Okay. Go with your preference. Let's use Venom on Venom. Let's do a little bit of that. Guaranteed crits with Venom. Kind of nice. Gives lots of bleeds.
Yeah, Venom's such a beast.
Oh, no, why did I do that?
He's fantastic at rank 3, even unawakened. If you talk Battlegrounds, Titania is better, I would say. I would disagree, Oxygen. I don't think she's better. She's very useful and good, but Hulk can end fights faster, typically.
Okay.
And has value on defense, where I don't think she does. Or not much, anyways.
I didn't want to get to a special 2 this fight, you guys. It just sort of happened. You know, one of those.
Hey, how you doing? Yo, Abdo, what's good, bro? Who's this guy streaming with you? Ha, hilarious. Shout out to the Morbius haters. I mean, he's fine. I don't see him in decks very often. I think that when you have a limited number of slots, I don't think he's beating out champions like Titania or Hulk. For the most part.
Yeah, I don't see him very much, and I didn't know if it was just, the level that I'm playing at, or if he sees more play at high levels, or what, but I do not see him very much at all.
Have for mod, Witcho. I'm sure he'll be doing it at some point, but probably not today.
Not today.
Thank you for answering my question. I appreciate the feedback. I always enjoy the streams.
Thank you.
We do what we can, Alexander. All right, is it time to make another coffee?
Another coffee?
Mm-hmm.
You already had one today, and you're thinking about making another?
Well, yeah, I need like 2 to 3 double espressos a day, so.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm the intoxicated gamer. I'm not limiting that to alcohol. You need other recreational intoxicants, of course.
Okay.
I'm making some bacon in the oven right now. I'm debating on if I want to make some scrambled
No.
eggs or something.
Okay, well.
Tigra L2 problems?
I almost always just bait the special one, because special one, no problems.
Does that kind of stuff can happen?
Today I was like, I am perfectly healthy. What's the big deal? I'm just gonna go for it. And you know what? I couldn't connect 4. I went for it, and I got my ass kicked.
Abdo is addicted to coffee beans. Yeah, it's just a different bean addiction than Brian's,
It's true.
Irish coffees are always on the table for Abdo. They're usually Mexican though, because I have tequila and not any whiskey. I might have some whiskey left over. Vietnamese coffee hits different. Oh, dude, I always joke that Vietnamese coffee is like diabetes in a cup because there's the what is it, condensed milk they use in there, and it is super sweet. It's super tasty. Like, I love it. But there used to be this Vietnamese sandwich shop in the building I live in, and you could go down and get like a delicious banh mi sandwich and a Vietnamese coffee. And there was a particularly friendly person behind the counter who had great personality, and I swear I gained 10 pounds in like a month eating their Vietnamese coffee all the time. Oops, sorry. Timer on the bacon.
Timer on the bacon. You making bacon too?
Yeah, oven bacon. Oven bacon is the way to go. For those of you guys who don't know, you just put it on a cookie sheet and you put down tin foil or parchment paper or something like that. Put the bacon in there for like 20-25 minutes, depending on what kind you have, how thick it is. You don't even have to preheat the oven. You just check it, pull it out, and toss it. No mess, no fuss, no grease splatter everywhere. It's fantastic.
Okay. All right, you guys. Which boss do you think I should start with here? Maybe Spot. I don't know. Let's read Spot. Ride roughshod. Is that a word? The defender gains an 8-second debuff immunity passive whenever they activate. Okay. Whenever they, you know what? All right, now we're going to Google.
You pronounced it correctly, roughshod. Yeah, it's
Roughshod.
You're relating back to, probably Old West kind of days, I think.
Having shoes with nail heads projecting to prevent slipping. Okay. So I'm going to get my roughshods on when I go mountain climbing next time, I guess, or something. Okay. Ride
horseshoes.
Roughshod. The defender gains an 8-second debuff immunity passive whenever they activate a special attack. Activating a striker transfers the debuff immunity from the defender to the attacker for 12 seconds. Okay. Insult to injury. Each debuff on the attacker reduces their defensive ability accuracy by 30%. Blood in the water. While the attacker is suffering from a debuff, the defender gains a passive fury, granting 150% attack rating lasting until all debuffs on the attacker expire. Empowered immunity is whenever this champion would receive a debuff they are immune to, they generate 33% of a bar of power. Then we have immunity poison. The defender is immune to poison effects. And adamant axiom, the effects of quests and battleground nodes cannot have their ability accuracy modified. Come on down. I'm sorry, I don't know why I felt like doing that. Let's see. What should I throw in? I should probably take Hulk out just because he's kind of weak, but... Can you read again? Didn't understand? I mean, I'm just reading him out loud. I'm also not understanding, so...
I mean, Hulk hits really hard when he's that low, though, so... And the debuff immunity on this guy is not... Like, the team you have now, you're probably totally fine, honestly.
I'm sure.
This is the last fight I did last night, and, you just don't want to use AA, but other than that, I think I brought him Blade and took off most of his life. Also, strangely, I kind of think by the end of the night, I was reading things like you were too, and I don't think it's like... I think it's just a matter of how much reading it is. It's like, and blah, 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 blah. Like, let's go Micro Machine Man kind of like speed through this because I'm not paying attention anyways, so... Faizan Mohammed, Abdo, who should I rank up? 7-star Shocker or Mantis, both unawakened. You might want to see what they're doing with Shocker first. If you don't know, there's a little bit of controversy about that at the moment. I believe Vega put out a video about it, about whether or not he's still good. I have not watched the video yet. I don't have Shocker, but you might want to check that out, Vega of MCOC, before you make any decisions there. Mantis, I like. I have it ranked 2. my issue with her, and other people say that they don't have this issue, but I find infuriate and intimidate to both be unreliable. And when you have a champion who really depends on that, it really, really ticks me off. When like you're supposed to be intimidated, oh sweet, they just dashed at me, and like I could hold my, I could be more patient with those fights, but I just don't like it when those things don't work properly. Yeah, I'd say check out Vega's video first before you make a decision on that.
Good old Spot. We're about to see Spot run, you guys.
Boo? Take a lap, I think. C-Spot run? That's terrible.
I mean, it was trash talk. It wasn't really meant to be a joke, but I'll take a lap, I suppose.
I mean, it was a play on an old book, which most of these children probably have never even heard of, but okay.
You're right. I should be punished for my crimes of referring to a book.
Yes, that too, yeah. BG, have you ever considered putting a flashing light whenever anyone tells a joke so people can mute you and be alerted to tune in for the joke? Wow.
What color would the light be?
Well, I don't think it'd be a red light, because that would be a different meaning. Zemo works great for this spot? Yeah, I bet. It's just like the debuff immunity thing doesn't really... No, honestly, other than the boss, and we talked about this a little bit yesterday on both your stream and my stream, but it makes me a bit sad how easy this is, you know? Like, I would like a bit more challenge out of it than this. Like, I want it to be fun. I like having nodes on fights where you can take advantage of them and buff up some maybe champs you wouldn't normally use. So you're not just running through with Herc for everything, but the boss fights were... I feel like they've gotten even easier, and maybe it's just because of roster creep, and my roster's better than it was for 8.3, but it just feels like they've been getting easier and easier the whole time. That makes me kind of sad, since we wait so long for act content. I love Lamp.
I'm still trying to figure out what the red light thing is. I feel like maybe my innocence is showing, and I'm like, what is that? There's got to be something dirty there or something. What do you say?
You never heard of like the red light district in Amsterdam or anything?
Okay, that's what it is then. Yeah, I've heard that.
Or Roxanne, who does not need to put on the red light. You know.
Is that the same thing? Okay.
Roxanne. Yeah. Sorry. I can't get that high. But yes, that is what he's referring to. He's saying she doesn't have to.
I've seen you plenty high, buddy.
Walk the streets for money. You don't have to wear that dress tonight. Yeah, that's exactly what he's referring to. That song.
Good song.
Yeah, it's not a bad song. We had a trivia round that was all prog rock the other night, and there were some bands that I didn't exactly consider to be prog rock, but it was a fun round. I like the music rounds in general. About to get BG hit with a copyright strike? Yeah, no, my singing's not good enough for that, that's for sure. Also, if you're less than 10 seconds, you're usually pretty good. I do wonder, I told BG a couple weeks ago that I had been having a long streak of just getting almost every live stream where they had to review it, and it doesn't seem to be happening lately, so I don't know what changed, but I'm not doing anything differently, so it's always weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's might have just been something on YouTube's end where I don't know, maybe they needed to further review your channel to then be like, okay, now we don't really need to look at it for a long time because we reviewed some stuff. It's good. I don't know.
Yeah, I talked to support and stuff even too, and they're like, yeah, they basically said the same thing. It's like, don't worry about it. Like, just keep hitting the check for it. I'm like, okay, it's probably not that big a deal. It's just that for live streams, people watching on the replay, it has a pretty short shelf life for the most part. So if like that first part of it is blocked from getting any kind of ad money, it's kind of like, that doesn't help things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Inside YouTube stuff that's not important though. Amazing voice, Abdo. Don't let BG shut you down. I mean, he didn't say he's trying to shut me down. Yikes, Abdo under fire. Fury destroyed the spot. Yeah, once again, pretty much anybody. He's not. The immunity thing, don't pay attention to. Got my 7-star Sorcerer Supreme to Sig 40. Free to Thugger. How you feeling about that?
All right, 2 more paths to go in this quest. We're still itemless, you guys. This does feel easier than all of Act 8 before it, though. It is weird. It is interesting.
Yeah. It's cruising.
Yo, BG, Zeski. Turkey club sandwich on a roll for lunch. Why do I feel like that's the start of a song right there? I got a turkey club sandwich on a roll for lunch. What's in your turkey sandwich? Not turkey, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, cheese, bacon, mustard, mayo, vinaigrette, other. Yeah, you had it the nail on the head with not turkey. Unless, wait, is that some kind of fake turkey? I would just say get rid of the turkey. I ate turkey sandwiches for a brief period of my life. I hated them. I always hated them as a kid. And I never ate them as a kid. Vegito, this is not the place, man. It's a gaming channel. So there's your one warning. Bring it up again. We'll just have to remove you. Okay, so anyway, turkey, as a kid, I always avoided it. I was always like, I wanted like salami sandwiches, you know? But turkey I always thought was gross. And when I got a little bit older, in my late teens, early 20s, I started working out more and stuff. And I was like lifting weights with my brother, and he was, like, hey, eat turkey sandwiches. Yeah, they'll help you lose weight. And I was like, but I hate turkey sandwiches. But I ate them anyway. And I hated it every single time I ate one. And after like 2 weeks, I was like, I'm just gonna not eat these anymore. These suck. Yeah, I just never been a fan of turkey. So, turkey just not in here. Yeah, why not? It's like I said, man, it's a gaming channel. If you want to talk about real world events, there's every other channel in the world for that. So, why start that conversation here when no one's talking about it?
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of turkey either. I will say the exception being leftover Thanksgiving turkey sandwiches. Those are pretty good.
See, I never even liked turkey at Thanksgiving. I always ate some, but
it's not my favorite either. So, but that's about the one time,
Yeah, it just it's so flavorless, bland.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dry often.
Yeah, it's just I would rather eat anything else. When rice has more flavor without anything in it, has like the same amount of flavor as turkey, that's when you know you got a problem. I don't know. That's how I felt, at least.
Now, I would like to go to Turkey, but that's a different story. So I would like to check out Istanbul, see all the cats and everything in that one district. There's that the Pamukkale that has the. Have you ever seen the cliffs on the cliffside? It's like white limestone, the like really azure blue pools and everything. That would be a super cool spot to see sometime.
That would be cool. All right, let's see. What is this next path here? Weapon Adaptive X Gene. The defender has a 50% chance to glance incoming hits and a 150% chance to glance blocked hits. Whenever this glancing triggers, the defender gains a permanent 5% Fury passive. Whenever the defender gains a bar of power, double the amount of these Fury passives. Okay.
Turkey
Glance.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I know you're reading all this, but someone just said Casey said turkey over ham.
Oh, I
I don't
never
know what to
liked
think.
ham either.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
ham at least has like I could taste it. I didn't like the taste of it, but at least there was a taste. Whereas turkey was like. Anyway, disarm striker. Whenever the attacker activates a striker, any weapon node active on the defender is disabled. Enters cooldown for 20 seconds. And then, okay, so striker. Yeah. I shouldn't have read all that. Unarmed special 1. While the defender's weapon node is on cooldown, they take 800% more damage from special 1 attacks. 800? Okay. Capture stun. While the defender's weapon is on cooldown, the attacker can capture by inflicting a stun. Okay. But this is, again... I don't want to capture it. I don't like this system where it's...
Why do they bother? Because, yeah, you want to do the 800% damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
I don't know. Are they just trying to make it so that you don't use a stun on like a stunning special one? I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't even care what the reason for having these nodes together. It doesn't matter. I don't think it's the combo they should have went with. Anyway, Berserk. While the weapon node is on cooldown, the defender gains a true strike passive. The attacker cannot cause attacks to miss. And the defender has a 200% chance to gain a 5% energized buff every 1 second. And then they're more aggressive. Okay. Alright. Striker them. Do some special ones. Have a good time.
The energize is a tiny bit annoying, but I mean, wouldn't your newly ranked up white tiger chick be pretty good for this?
Probably. I'll probably use her. A lot of my champs I do like to stun, so that's a bit unfortunate. My options then are like completely ignore things and then just stun anyway. Or yeah, alter my playstyle slightly. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I will put White Tiger in there for sure.
We have a very important message here from Adnan S. He is sending over his 10th super chat ever for $10, saying, BG, say yes or no. Whatever you say impacts my life greatly.
Yes.
All right, there you go. Adnan.
Moving
on. Wonder what you just said yes to, but hopefully it's nothing bad. Maybe it's taking a big chance in your life, a risk. Go for it. You only live once, right?
The reason I said yes is because while I mean, there is that whole idea of like say yes to everything or whatever, which I don't think is meant to be taken literally. Anyway, the point is, usually saying yes leads to better things. Not always though. So if you were talking about like, hey, should I go rob this bank? Well, I hope you're not doing that. But you know.
And Brian's gonna get a subpoena. Like, yeah, this guy told me to on the internet. I'm like, oh, jeez, no.
Good luck to you. Oxygen, thank you for the 5 CHF saying I'm going to bed. I've been up since 2023. Oh, wait, no, since 23 hours because of travel. Damn. And only 2 hours of sleep. Good luck for the rest of the stream. Oxygen. Oh, get some rest, buddy. Traveling. That'll wear you down.
Hopefully you had some good vacation. Ready to go back to work, rested and refreshed, and thinking, God, why do I have to work at all?
All right, let me see. Who do I want to use, man? I don't... I guess I'm just going to go with this team. This is fine. Let's roll.
Comments from Zach about duck being tasty and just a duck passing by, asking for Zach and Terminal to be timed out.
Uh-oh.
I've ever had duck that I thought was tasty, like a duck banh mi. It's pretty fatty in general, though.
I don't know that I've ever had duck. That's in more like, is that more of like some Asian cuisine style stuff, or?
I think it'd be maybe yes, but then also just like kind of the same way as like you know,
The
some certain times of year, like goose or like Christmas goose or duck. You know what I mean? Like I think
Gotcha.
probably for European.
The only reason I even asked that, by the way, is because I just remember in one movie, they ordered duck from, crap, I don't even know what restaurant it was at this point.
Peking duck.
Yeah, I don't know, but
But all Chinese food in America is actually an American invention, so it's not the same thing. Don't bring Goose into this. I'm sorry, Goose.
uh-oh. Duck, goose, mother.
Clucker. Torrance sent over $10 as well. What is good, my dude? Shout out to the chat. What's up, Torrance? How you feeling today?
Yo, Torrance. Oh my god. Okay. This is...
Did you see what I mean about the Energize? Is that...
I see what I mean about doing this fight in two special ones.
Tiger, yeah. Or White Tiger.
Okay, that was 29 seconds, you guys. It's not bad, I guess.
Gross,
Dude, Torrance.
yeah.
Torrance, thank you very much for the 10, though. Thank you, dude.
Torrance said he was up late last night and he was well, he was joining me with the intoxication last night, shall we say. So hopefully Torrance is feeling good today.
Gotcha.
Does Vox need dupe? Ayush, no, Vox does not need dupe, but greatly benefits from it for extra time and damage for the pause, but the Vox does not need the dupe. Vox is a very good champion in the Cosmic class. A little underrated, I would say. Very good those degens, damage over time, but you do kind of want the Awakening to extend the time on that, get the pause, and you also do more damage too, because you do damage by your scythe hits do more damage when they are awakened rather, and then you also get like the 2-second pause if you hit their block. So add to wins the video for 8.4. I'm actually kind of just clipping it right now. I'm just making sure I didn't swear or say anything that I need to edit out. So I'll put it out here probably pretty shortly after Brian gets done. Not hungover. Good to hear, Torrance. Good to hear.
So Hulk also does crazy damage on the special ones, I see. Okay.
Bilal, what do you got? Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's annoying. BG, I just had one of the best 7-star openings of my life. First time dupes on Venom.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
Overseer, Warlock, and new Iron Man, Sassy, Werewolf, and Serpent. Dang. First time dupes on Venom, Silk, Overseer, Warlock. That is awesome. Those are all great. And then a new Iron Man, Sassy, Werewolf, and Snurpent. Damn, Bilal. Amenov, that is fantastic. Congratulations, man. That is much better than my opening was.
It's really good.
Sure.
Very nice.
Yo, BMcG, what's up, dude? How you doing?
What up, BMcG? I'm doing this fight for you right here.
Speaking of BMcG and speaking of the Vox, if you guys want some good Vox content, definitely check out BMcG's channel. That's where I learned a lot about how to play the Vox and stuff. Saw some good stuff, for sure.
I may have made a mistake. Whoops.
Thank you for saying please, too, by the way, Bilal. I think I saw, what I say, the Matt saying hi from Austria. Hello to Austria.
Doing
Matt.
dumb things. Why?
Well, this dinosaur is annoying.
God.
Maybe it's because you haven't had coffee.
It's because I said I'm doing this one for you, BMcG, and I use the champ that he likes. Every time I do that, when it's like MSD, and I use She-Hulk, or Karate Man, and I use Hulky B, and I just blow it.
Sauron immune to Power Steel, by the way. Sauron's immune to Power Steel? I did not even realize that.
I noticed that. I noticed something happened there, and I was like, okay. It's definitely not what made me die, but I hate that I'm hulking it now, but I want to save my other champs for the other fights, so.
Dinosaur vampires, am I right? Yes, John Smith.
Ugh,
For sure.
so right.
Who should I rank up, Angela or Midnight? In general, Guy Wickland would probably suggest Angela. Proxima Midnight does not get used too much in this game. She's not like overly complicated to play, but her ramp isn't usually worth it and just takes too long. So Angela's a really good champion, especially if she's awakened and high sig for shrugging off damaging debuffs, and she's got some good synergies, and she just does really good damage. She's fun in incursions and stuff too.
Dude, I was gonna save White Tiger because there's 2 fights on this path that she'd be great for. But I'm like, I'm not gonna die to Sauron, I'll be alright. And then I die to Sauron. I'm not alright. Pretty upset about it.
Abdo, what are your thoughts on Goldfish? If they're negative thoughts, I'm unsubbing to you and BG. Choose your words carefully.
Goldfish or Goldfish crackers?
Yeah, that's what my question was. Like, Goldfish in general or Goldfish crackers? 2 different things, obviously. Abdo, is Mr. Grant going to open rewards after? Yes, Alan Plant. He will be opening rewards after, but not this stream after he finishes. So I think he's planning on doing that tomorrow. But then, yes, as right, you're not.
Come on, that didn't count as the striker thing, son of a. I used my striker right when the cooldown was coming up, so that like the first hit didn't. Son of a. Pretty annoying.
I had that happen a few times too, where I'm like, I thought that was fast enough. Oh no, it wasn't apparently. 7 run.
Yeah, I mean, I will be doing reward openings for sure, but this is not the final quest, so.
Goldfish,
if you thought
the snack
so.
that smiles back. Well, yeah. I mean, how would you not like goldfish crackers? Seriously.
They're pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
A little too incredible, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Some days. Just ascended my rank 5 Angela, and she carried through any immunities path in 8.4. Nice.
He's the wrong. I should have striker. Dude, I just got thrown off because I went to reset my my buff, and I just lost my buff because of glancing.
Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I see it. I didn't even know that was a thing. Stupid, infamous Iron Doom, man. Yeah, I was thinking. I recently got a Angela as a 7-star. I'm debating. I have no idea who I'm ranking up as far as Cosmic goes, and it's crushing me. Like, I feel like I have a lot of good champions who I'd like at rank 2. I just don't know which one to do. Yeah. Because like I just duped Gore, and I think he's a bit underrated, but also not a huge priority. Unawakened Angela. You know, like, I don't know. It's just I'm sitting on like I have a bunch of catalysts. I can rank up a rank 2 in any class, and I'm just don't. I've got kind of Netflix too many shows paralysis, I think.
Too many shows.
Yeah, like, don't you ever do that where you look and there's just too many options for you to choose from, so you're just like, nah, I'll just watch something I've seen a million times, or I'll just turn this off and do something else.
I'm with you on the last part there, but I was kind of poking fun at Netflix because it's like, yeah, there's so much on there, but I never want to watch any of it.
It's a lot of garbage. Goldfish, dogs, cats, extinct green dinosaurs, humans in animal suits, female tiger, aliens, beasts, hell, even Sasquatch, complete trash compared to duck. BG can confirm. Just a duck passing by. I feel like you're not biased at all on that too, so yeah.
Oh, I'm not wrong. I can confirm. So.
Zakar Zach, good afternoon again. Send over 25 of the PLN. I just did exactly that path and rank 3 jugs, one-shotted red gobs with an SP1 for over 500,000. How not to love him? Yeah, dude. I saw Lags using jugs quite a lot in his run.
Damn.
Did great.
One-shot red gobs. That's crazy. His special one does hit hard. I always underestimate Jugs' special one, thinking I have to do special twos, but when I throw a special one to close out a fight, I'm like, oh, this is probably not going to kill, and then it does, and I'm like, oh, that was all right, actually. Yeah. Zach, thank you very much. Okay. Which boss do I want to take this time?
Omega Red's just basically, well, I'm sure you want to read the nodes and stuff first, but pretty much any, Nimrod, or I used Omega Sentinel. I think Laser, I believe, was one who gave me the good advice. It's got backboard Brawler on Omega Red, and something else. So basically what you do is back all the way to your side of the wall to get the timer to go away, and then attack. So that one's a really easy fight.
Okay, I'll probably do this one. I'll save the dude for last. The walls are closing in. When the fight starts, the attacker gains 10 cactus charges. I know it says cactus, but I read it as cactus. Charges, and a 30-second timer begins. Each second, either champion's back is against the wall, reduces cactus charge by 1. If cactus charges are not at 0 when the timer expires, the attacker is inflicted with a degen passive, dealing 20% of the attacker's max health over 5 seconds. When the timer expires, the timer and cactus charges are reset. You ever read a node and realize that you didn't even pay attention to a single word of it?
What's that?
Like, there's a lot in here, and I just read this whole node, and I was just thinking about cactuses, cacti, if you will. I really was.
I will.
And I'm just gonna move on, I guess.
That's how I feel about reading most of these nodes. And then I go into a fight and something happens I don't understand. I'm like, wait, okay, what did it say? Let me go back and read it, I guess. But it does seem like it's in one ear and out the other with a lot of this stuff. Because a lot of times it just doesn't matter, too.
Yeah. Backboard Brawler. While this defender is pinned against the wall, they gain a permanent passive Fury and passive armor every 3 seconds. Each Fury increases the base attack by 10% up to 300%, and each armor increases the armor rating by 100 up to 1000. Okay, Fuel the Fire. Whenever the defender gains a Fury effect, they become passively unstoppable for 5 seconds. If they already have an unstoppable effect, they become passively unblockable for 5 seconds. Staggering Beauty. While close to the defender, the attacker gains a staggered debuff every 3 seconds, nullifying their next buff. Staying far away from the defender causes these staggers to gradually fall off. Gifted ability accuracy. The defender's ability accuracy is increased by 100%, and they're more aggressive. Alright, let me read this note one more time. So when the fight starts, the attacker, that's me, gains 10 cactus charges, and a 30-second timer begins. Each second, either champion's back is against the wall, reduces cactus charge by 1. If cactus charges are not at 0 when the timer expires, the attacker is inflicted with a degen passive, dealing 20% of the attacker's max health over 5 seconds. Okay, so that is a decent bit of degen there, but it still takes 30 seconds just to lose 20% health, so that is very ignorable.
Yeah, like I said, just go back to your side of the wall. And
I don't know that I want to, because I honestly don't know that I'm going to be bringing in robots here.
Oh. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes it really easy if you do. Just bring a Nimrod or something.
Yeah, but I feel like we were talking a lot about ducks. I could parry him, right? Was there a reason not to parry him? Oh, jeez.
No, there's not a reason not to parry him. It's just that you could use your duck elsewhere.
Well, sometimes...
listen,
the duck is multi... He's a versatile duck, okay? And sometimes I just feel like whipping my duck out. Even if it's not the most opportune time. So I'm going to do that.
You know, there's like 600 people around. If you just feel now's the time to whip out your duck, then do it.
Well, I was thinking about cactuses, so...
Pretty much just thinking about cacti. Don't think about the degen. Use max damage champ, and it'll be it's we spent more time reading that stuff than it's gonna spend for the fight practically. Show me the duck. Oh yeah, his duck. These comments. Whipping out your duck. Yep. True. Not thinking about tacos at the moment. He's more of a burrito guy, Doug.
I do like tacos too. Oh, son of a! Just got hit.
You like bean tacos?
No, I mean you're not wrong. I am more of a burrito guy. But I've at this point, I don't know. I might have still eaten more tacos in my life. Are you kidding me? That wasn't a parry? How in the world? Just because I used to get the, what are they called? Like the Grande box or something like that from Taco Bell. It was just 10 tacos. That's all it was. It was no, they didn't need to give it a fancy name. There wasn't even a discount for it. So like, there was no real incentive to buy 10 tacos other than it was just easier to order that way. And I felt slightly less embarrassed to be like, yeah, these are all for me.
Yeah, I think I saw a receipt from like 1999 for like $3, and the amount of Taco Bell items were kind of ridiculous. Zoe, what are you whining about? I already gave you a good treat. Settle down. You're fine. How's BG able to get 5+ Furies without pre-fight? Well, because he's good at mashing. He's a master of quack fu.
I play with my duck frequently.
True, I've seen it.
Okay, Simon's gonna use that or something.
There's no part of this that Simon isn't using.
That's true.
It's too late. Oh, that taco box was the best? Yeah. B, if they do Vancouver Battle Realm Brawl and stuff again, are you gonna come back to that?
Right. One more path to go, and this path begins with the super chat from Scott Block. Dude, thank you for the 10. Said AOBG just finished 100% today. Nice. And got shafted on my opening. Not nice. Ironheart and Kindred from my Titans. Okay. Emma, Bishop, Wiccan, and Silvered Surfer dupes. Got Mutant 2-3 and took up Unawakened Domino. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like, those aren't, it's not bad, dude. I wouldn't say totally shafted, but yeah. I wouldn't mind those champs from non-Titan. Cool. Oh, excuse me. I think that describes so many champs about the Titan is like, I really wouldn't mind these. Out of a basic crystal. Out of a Titan, yeah, if I'm being honest, I'm looking for something else. And that's probably where you were at too, I'm assuming.
It just takes so long, it feels like, to get those Titan shards.
Yeah.
To then pull a champ you don't want. You're just like, ugh.
Yeah. Congrats on the rank 3 Domino, though. That Domino will, I mean, she's already been standing the test of time. I'm sure she's going to continue to. All right, let's see here. Galvanize. Every 15 seconds, the defender alternates between charge up and overcharge. While in charge up, hitting into the defender's block inflicts a shock debuff on the attack. I'm going to stop. Hitting a shock debuff on the attacker, dealing 200% of their attack over 6 seconds. While in overcharge, all of the defender's attacks are unblockable. Okay. Ride. Oh man, here's this roughshod note again. Ride roughshod. The defender gains a 12-second debuff immunity passive whenever they activate a special attack. Activating a striker transfers the debuff immunity from the defender to the attacker for 12 seconds. True Grit. If the attacker is immune to a debuff effect, the attacker is granted a Fury passive, increasing their attack rating by 100% of their base attack for 10 seconds. This effect does not stack. Okay. Immovable object. Every 15 hits in the attacker's combo meter creates 1 steadfast buff, allowing them to block 1 unblockable hit. Each steadfast buff also provides plus 10% block proficiency during the defender's special attacks. And then Cold Turkey 3. Speaking of turkey, whenever the attacker purifies a debuff, they take a burst of degen damage equal to 40% of the defender's attack. Okay, so, I mean, don't hit the defender's block. And sometimes they're going to be debuff immune. Let's go. Who do I want to bring? What's the path looking like? Not too bad.
Hulkling was pretty useful for this one. You can just put Odin pre-fights on Herc too and do it, I would say. Someone suggested that to me after I was already on the path, and I was like, oh, yeah, that would have been nice.
But it's only you only get the shock when hitting their block, right?
Yeah, just to be careful. I don't know. It's not really necessary. But I mean, Odin pre-fights on... You could, yeah, I'm sure Angela would be great too, you know.
I was making sure I didn't have to...
No, you don't have to.
Use Odin.
Game frozen? I think everything... I see everything, guys. So maybe you just restart if you're having an issue.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Is Jugs better than Dragon Man? I would say by quite a lot, Isaac. Most people would too. Offensively, yes. Dragon Man, better defender, but Jugs is still better overall. Yeah, he's just... Jugs is that much of a nuke. Shuri? Yeah, could use Shuri. It's not like... You're not benefiting from shocking them, though. Don't use Shuri, she's boring.
I'm gonna use Shuri just because of that comment.
Right. Hulkling does good work, yeah. Are you gonna use one of the 4 to 5 gems on Hulkling?
I probably should. So I should honestly be planning for the boss a little bit more, and I noticed this hazard shift, shock and bleed.
No, just swap in Terax. Swap in Abs, man. You're fine. Ace said he did it in like a minute 19 with Absman in Uru form, and I started out that way and it was just going too slow, so I just switched to Magma, and then it was over really quickly. So very, very easy Absman fight.
Got you.
Content on this channel, great to see. Luca, thank you for the kind words. How you doing today?
Thank you.
Hulkling is great because he gets extra charges when inflicted with shock. Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty easy Hulkling path. Terax is an easy abs fight. It went in with 35% health and ended with 48% health. Yeah, Scott. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. Crid, Mr. Sinister first up, huh?
Alan Plant, that would be a great BG segment. BG explains it all, takes the 5 paragraphs of nodes and breaks it down in layman's terms. Yeah, but it would just be like, cactuses. Cacti, if you will.
Yeah. Oh, come. I didn't realize I got the intercept. And so I started hitting too late. Didn't even need 2 intercept. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. What a bad start to this.
Yeah, this guy was probably the most annoying fight on the path or something.
Yeah, I kind of figured that much. Okay.
Laurent, what up, dude? Oh, he just said hello, bald guy. He might have been talking to you, I guess.
What's up?
Terax is an easy Namor fight. That too, I'm sure. 8.4, I'm assuming? Yeah. He's right at the end of 8.4.4. Path was pretty annoying. I think it was the last one I did last night too, Casey. It was like, ugh. But not terrible. Yes, is that MSD? No, it is I, Aaron Abdo, the intoxicated gamer. Laurent, how do you do? the person who's been on with BG for every single quest of Act 8, I do believe. It's Abdo, certainly not MSD. Yeah, I don't have that youthful sound to my voice anymore. Rank 2 Sassy or Chavez? Personal choice. They're both great champions. Chavez, I think, is the better attacker, but Sassy's the better defender. So what do you need more? More defense or more offense? And they're both good both ways, so yeah. But I personally would go Chavez, probably. Any items yet? Nope. Pusan Pus is still itemless. You're doing well? Good.
Still itemless, but this is a bad start to this. That's alright though. I'm gonna.
Yeah, just get done with this and then do. Noah Pritchard sent over $1 saying I used Hulkling on this path. A breeze. Yes, no, we were talking about that if you just got here. Thanks for the buck though. But it is he's got Hulkling on the team, so.
I forgot about the steadfast buffs. I'm like, how did I just block that? I could have just been parrying his ass regular style the whole time. Son of a.
Well, once, because you have the steadfast, but not more than that.
Well, I had more than one then.
Right.
Oh god. This might not be enough to kill.
Yeah, damn regen.
I got it. Okay. Worst part of the path over. If this was a more intense path, I probably would restart, and I may get I might regret not restarting, but I think we'll be okay. So I'm just gonna continue on.
Easy peasy.
Plow ahead. Let's pop Hulkling in for this one.
Abdo goes both ways. I do play offense and defense. That's true, Bobbin. How you doing?
No, thank you for the buck though.
Blizzard, what's up? Snurpent is low-key broken in incursions. I started playing around with them the other day, and I realized I had no idea what I was doing with them. And then I went to kind of read stuff, and I was like, oh god, yeah, this is a DLL champ. Shout out to DLL, makes awesome champions. I just was like, I can't do it. I can't be bothered to read to understand how he works. I'll do it at some point. Fury blocks unblockable. Only specials and only when she's awakened. Brian's is not awakened.
This is true. She unfortunately is not. I would love to dupe my Sherry, because I really value that ability, but
yeah. Speaking of DLL though, Kushala blocks like all unblockable attacks, and that's much more useful. Oh, Kushala is awesome though.
Come on. Okay, I'm just throwing this at this point. And I'm not, when I say throwing this, I don't mean the special. I mean, I'm throwing the fight. Like, what am I doing?
It's okay. Again, you don't need health. You're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna need some.
Not for Terex. Kushala is great. I want to dupe mine. I would love to pull a 7-star, even though I have the 6-star.
I forgot about that health hit. I was like, I'll just push overpower real quick. Oh god.
I'm gonna read last. Amarjeet. We don't really do read last, but especially don't do it without a please.
Yeah, please just type your message again. It makes it a lot easier.
I mean, hey, if you threw a please in there, I might actually do it, but you know.
Why am I throwing special ones when he's stun immune? What am I doing, you guys?
Your brain is melted. You're still thinking about cacti.
I am, dude. Do you have any plants?
I don't actually. It's something I should have to liven up the space, for sure. I did help them to get gardening on the rooftop here at my apartment place, though, because they had a bunch of plants that kept dying. And I was like, why don't you just empty these out and let people garden? And they're like, yeah, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. And then since then, very many people have enjoyed gardening and will occasionally bring me fresh vegetables or fruits and stuff from their garden.
Nice.
That didn't seem to go real well there.
No, don't use Kingpin for this path, boys and girls. It's not going to be a good time. I didn't realize when I was signing up for it, what was going to happen. And now I know. And just failed 2 intercepts in a row. Okay.
Yeah, I said you don't need health, but you might like want a little bit of you don't really want to restart the last path.
No.
Vincent sending over $1. Vincent, thank you, saying, hey BG, is it fair to say Act 6 was more challenging than Act 7 and 8? And thoughts that it's because the content was a bit more ahead of the champion ranks back then compared to now? Thank you.
Well, it's 100% more difficult back then, but not for the reason you stated. It was just an intentional shift on Kabam's part to make things a bit more accessible, and believe it or not, it was them listening to feedback. Now I personally don't care for the shift that has taken place, but gotta give credit where it's due. This was something requested by lots of players after going through the Act 7 beta. People were getting burnt out on the highly difficult Act 6 at the time, and Act 7 was feeling like another bump up in difficulty, and players, at least the masses, did not want that. And to the point where, like, Kabam completely, they had a completely different quest. I'm sure someone streamed it or made a video about it, the initial Act 7 beta. And then they completely redid it and released the version of Act 7 that we have today. So that's the reason why. And I mean, in a way it's subjective, but also not really subjective if they kind of said that was, their plan and everyone feels that way, right? So it is, it just is easier, and that's the reason why. Now, having strong champions, of course, helps, but at the time, there was still very strong champs. Ghost was able to dominate almost all of Act 6 the same way that, Herc is seen as, like, today's cheese.
To a certain extent.
Should I?
Ghost was pretty dominant. I see a couple things here.
Sassy
Go ahead.
here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that was it.
I mean, I still would just use hoping the rest of the path, but I don't know. Yeah, I would agree. Act 6 was definitely much more difficult at the time, and for the reasons that you stated. Yeah. But that's part of, like, I was saying this a little bit earlier, that it's kind of, when even I am saying, like, this is kind of too easy to be waiting this long for this, then it maybe have gone a little too much in that direction. Cam, yes, no caps, please, for a message like that. And
I mean,
about the ISO, Brian was talking about the ISO earlier, about good sources of where to get ISO, so you can go back a little bit earlier in the channel, the stream, and see that.
You need to remember that when you say stuff like even I or something, like, dude, you've been playing this game for a very long time, and sure, not the best player, but you do fine enough, and your roster is very advanced. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, listen, like I said, I don't personally like this. I definitely would want something different myself, but I could see why Kabam would want to do it, just because they're not looking at me or you. They're looking at players that, might not have been playing this game for an eternity, and I don't know, like even though it is like new content, and sure, there's plenty of acts before it and stuff, this is kind of what they want to do in terms of I don't know, making story content a place that much higher percentage of the player base can progress through, having like a persistent area of progress. So I mean, like I said, I understand it, even though it's not my personal preference, but is it actually probably better for the game? Probably, for
Well,
it to be this way.
yeah, and that's why I said like me, and I guess if you don't know me, then that uh, needs a little further explaining, I suppose. But it's just that like, so I see B McG saying I was able to rush through this on vacation in like 4.5 hours of playtime, barely reading any nodes. Bums me out. What happened to story content? Yeah, and I don't want it to be so
Dumb heavy, dumb heavy.
I don't want it to be so frustrating for people that they get discouraged, because that's not fun, and I don't like that either. Joey, what's up, Joey? B82, by the way, saying what I like most about questing post Act 6 is the newer nodes encourage reward champ diversity rather than relying on just a couple of nuke options. So like I totally agree with that too. I think it's very fun. Lags was talking about the other day, saying he likes these because you can pretty much just bring whoever you want and you don't have to worry about it too much. So I do think there's two ways, you know, there needs to be a good balance, I would say. The only issue for me is that we wait 6 months for this content to come out, and then B is finishing it in 4.5 hours. And even for me, while streaming it and, you know, having a few drinks, having to be late at night, not understanding things, not being the best player, I still got it done in like, I don't know, 8 hours, 10 hours or something. So like that's fine and good for a lot of people, but I just wish there was a little bit more planning that went into it. And if it was 3 months between each of this kind of content, maybe that's not too long to wait. But 6 months to wait for this to get it done so quickly just feels kind of like. I think it's why, to me, Necropolis is so much more enjoyable, or something that just. I don't need ridiculous amounts of challenge. There's always going to be a fine balance for players at my level, players at your level, whatever, but just a little more than this, I would say. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, so like I said, I hear you, and it's not my personal preference for it to be this way, but keep this in mind. If they release this content more often, then what would they do with the rewards? They would have to water them down.
Yeah, that is a thing to consider too.
Because otherwise, like, no one would do Necropolis. They had to kind of let it sit there as being like the higher rewards and stuff. Like I'll even say this much. I didn't really want to. I don't usually like to talk about the videos I'm making, because who knows if I actually make them or not. And
Website.
they always come later. Yeah, website. They always come later than I would like them to, just because of other stuff going on in real life. But here's the reality of it. I've been asked many times in the past, like, is now a good time to, you know, come back to MCOC? And the response is usually something like, I mean, if you want to, sure. But like, I'm actually, like, I want to make a video saying, like, for all those people that ask that question, like, now is a really good time to come back, actually. Because 7 stars are like a little bit of a soft reset, but also you kind of had to have like a more advanced roster to get them initially. Now you don't need to so much, and this content, act content, you just have to, you know, get caught up on it, and then do one run of Necropolis. It'll give you something to work towards, but not
really good rewards. Yeah.
Not like a too crazy amount of things to work towards. And then you get like the highest progression title. Like now it's just a good time to come back to the game. So I think that is in part due to watering down story content. Again,
it's something to keep in mind for sure.
Again, I this content to me is a snooze fest. But at least other content exists that, you know, has shifted the difficulty there. So what I found really difficult to deal with when playing this game was when they watered down the story content, and then they removed all of their challenges or just hadn't developed those challenges yet. So 7.3 specifically was the time. 7.3 up until I'm not entirely sure when, but for a while, for a good chunk of time. And the reason why it was 7.3 specifically and not earlier Act 7 is because, one, early Act 7, it actually was kind of nice to have like a little bit of a step down. I don't think there should be difficulty all the time. I think it should like be in waves. And hey, early in acts, that's when the lower difficulty should be there, right? But they also still had Legends runs in 7.1 and 7.2. And 7.3, they were gone. So that challenge was gone. Abyss had it already run its course? I can't remember, but Abyss was not good. I think Abyss was it was there. It wasn't great. Necropolis 10 times better. I think almost universally people agree with that. Reward wise and yeah. So and then like Winter of Woe wasn't a thing. There was like a Summer of Pain starting up, and that was cool, but it was like no battlegrounds. It was just an extreme lack of difficult content, paired alongside a significant boost in the amount that you could spend and the amount that Kabam was trying to get players to spend on, where, that's when I made the video saying, like, what is this? Is this even a game anymore? Or is this just a collection app? Is it MCOC, or is it just a Marvel Pokedex? And, Pokedex should be part of a game, but it shouldn't be the entirety of the game. And that's kind of what it felt like it was in the middle of Act 7. So right now, I don't think it feels that way. And even though this content to me is not a thrill fest, it does have good rewards at the end of it, and that's cool and that's fun, and it's a good thing to kind of get players back into the game. So like I don't have nearly as much that I'm like sour on at the moment about this. It's more of just like, okay, yeah, not super exciting, but gonna get it done, and hopefully the rewards are exciting, because that'll be the fun side of it, and yeah, and then just move on to the next. So
yeah, and I mean, I would agree with that for the most part too. And it's not like I'm having, it's not like a major complaint about Act 8 or anything. Like I said, it's more just about the anticipation to then just be like, that was over quick. But that's kind of
for sure.
The nature of the
for
beast.
sure.
I do much more enjoy doing like Winter of Woe, and wait, it's Spring of what? I swear Sanskrit told me last night. Summer of Suffering, I think, and Spring of Syphilis? No, that's not right.
Okay, that's a different game.
I don't know. It's Spring of something. I don't remember what alliteration is going on, but like that kind of content and that kind of stuff is more fun for me. And it comes out on a better cadence too, I feel like. So this, I saw someone, was it Joey again, or somebody was saying that it's, it only feels that way because there's only 3 paths now. Like, yeah, but I kind of like that it's 3 paths too, so I don't really, mind that as much too. It just, I don't know, something feels slightly off about the act content, but that's okay. That's actually one of my favorite things about this game, is that if there's people who hate Battlegrounds, they don't gotta play Battlegrounds. If there's people who hate Alliance War, they don't gotta play Alliance War. Alliance Quest, whatever, Some people just play for the act content, like a lot of people. So it's, I think, absolutely one of the best things about this game is the diversity of game modes, the diversity of rosters, and having things in here for so many different people to play and have a good time with. So it's fantastic. Spring of Sorrow, is that what it is? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we did not get to Zach's message here. Zach with the $5 saying, yo, which 6-star should I take to rank 4? I got a Stark, Spidey, Hercules, Ghost, or Wiccan, and they're all awakened except for Wiccan. I think that's a pretty easy, most people would just say Hercules for, it depends on exactly what you want to do, but as far as just for getting better rewards and then faster and ranking up other champions, probably just Hercules. He's already awakened.
It's Hercules.
He's just too overpowered. Basically, you put a Heimdall on the team with him, and you got 2 lives, and he just does ridiculous things.
Yeah, I'd have to recommend Hercules. If you don't want to go Hercules, that's fine. You can go with any of those other options. But if you're asking for advice and Herc is an option, then I have to give the advice of Hercules. So, yeah.
Yo, what up, Kara? Kara, I'm gonna let BG read these nodes, but then I have a word to.
Brian, Tara, sup? Okay, yeah. What are these nodes? I know I'm gonna swap in abs like you guys were saying, I guess, but foreseen consequences at the start of the fight every 12 seconds. The defender chooses between special 1 and special 2. Using the chosen special grants the attacker a true damage passive for 6 seconds. While using the non-chosen special grants the defender 30% of their max power. Okay. Special 3 won't trigger any effects. Prey on the weak. The defender gains 2% of their max power each time a buff is nullified or expires off the attacker. Armor break debuffs. Nullify armor up buffs. Standstill 2. When the attacker dodges an attack, the defender gains an indefinite fury passive, increasing attack rating by plus 20%. At 7 Fury passives, the defender gains an Unstoppable passive for 5 seconds. Where the Unstoppable expires, the Fury passives are removed. Okay.
Cacti.
I'm not kidding. I was thinking about editing a video during that. And I was like, I was like, man, I said, well, am I going to make this video? But maybe I just clip that part. And then I'm thinking, but I didn't have the chat on screen. So do I edit that in afterwards? Does it need to be in there? Should I actually just make a video? That's what I was thinking about the entire time I was reading that, you guys. Like full on in details, visualizing how it was all going to look. All right, anyway. Let me read one more time. When the attacker dodges an attack, go after yourself, nodes. Hazard shift, shock, bleed. Striking the defender has a 40% chance to inflict the attacker with a shock debuff. And then it rotates sometimes every 12 seconds to bleed instead. Okay, Sorcerer Strike. Whenever a Mystic attacker activates a Striker, they steal 20% of the defender's maximum power. While a Mystic Striker is active, the defender cannot gain power from being struck. I don't know if I have a Striker on apps, man. And then increase the defender's physical resistance as well. Okay.
You haven't brought him into the quest, so you can go put a Striker on him and then swap him in, right?
I don't know.
I think. Go check it out. Back out. Don't do it. Stop it.
You got a Striker anyway. It's fine.
I saw Jacob Tizano saying something about you used Magma Form and it didn't go well. I don't know why that is exactly. I started out in Uru, so maybe that's why. It's because maybe it was all refined and built up before I switched to Magma and then did a bunch of damage. But like I said, Ace said he used Absman and got it done in like a minute or a minute 20 or something in just Uru form. So maybe it was because I was playing Absman poorly, as I usually do.
Is it bleed and shock was the node?
Yeah, which Uru form obviously is going to be immune to both those, so perfect for it. And he kicks the crap out of Terry anyway, so. Beaming Kettle sending over £5 saying, hey bald man, can I get your thoughts on my 7-star rank 3s? I have Mr. Negative, Sandman, Venom, all duped, and Ironheart, who I pulled from 8.4. Are you asking whom to rank 3, or are you just saying you already have all those champions at rank 3 as 7 stars, and what does Brian think of that? Thanks for the £5 either way. Sounds, I mean, that's, if you already have all those up besides Venom, that's a pretty unique roster, I would say. I have not seen a lot of Sandmen or Mr. Negative or Ironhearts at rank 3, for sure. I like that. Magma takes 20 seconds, rank 6. You seem like rank 5A. Yeah, I'm not sure why Jacob Tizano had a bad time, so Sure, what's up with that? Deej talking about Amazon Prime. Yeah. So you just go to your Amazon account, I think.
Oh my
to
god.
Prime Gaming. What'd you do?
Bad stuff.
He heavied you. Yeah, don't let Absman do that.
He's not Abs, man.
I mean, sorry, Terex.
Yeah. Is he not gonna get stunned? No, he still gets stunned. Okay. I'm gonna die here for sure, but I got some damage in at least. I just kind of wanted to see what would happen. Okay, let's go with Abs. Steaming Cattle, I'm gonna read your message again in a sec, just because I was focusing on this fight and yeah.
He also was thinking about editing a video, so.
You're not wrong.
Wait, Abda finished explaining. Deej, well, I'm trying to remember too, because I haven't done it for a little bit. So, do you have to go from in-game? I'll check it out and I'll tell you later, Deej, if that's okay. Oh, and Tara Strickland. Tara, you said you were coming by on Wednesday, and you said you had a drink ready to go, and I said I was probably not going to drink that night. And then you said you were going to drink, and I was like, well, fine. If you're going to drink with me, I'll have a drink. And then I waited around on my stream for like the whole night, and Tara didn't show up. I felt stood up. I was very hurt, Tara. Very hurt. It was ladies' night and everything.
I'd have done the same, Tara. Don't worry about it.
Well, it wasn't Bald Dingus's night. It was ladies' night.
Okay, well, maybe it should have been Bald Dingus's night. That's what you get. Oh, no!
Okay.
It's unstoppable.
Technically, if I'm there, I guess it is kind of a Bald Dingus night every night, but that's a different story. I fell asleep. A horrible person. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you're a horrible person, Tara. That's ridiculous. We all know you're not a horrible person. I'm just saying. I hope you enjoyed your sleep.
Should I just be in Magma? This is taking a long time.
Yeah, just go ahead and switch to it now. See, Jacob Tizano, I did a 10-hit combo and got 10 shocks, just melted instantly. Yeah, I think that's maybe the problem is starting out in Magma would not be good, but yeah. Magma bro, for F's sake, this hurts to watch. Well, you don't gotta, so, you know. It's not necessary. Yeah, see, now you're there and you're regenning. I think that's what it was, Jacob, because, like, yeah.
There's only 2 minutes. It's all right.
That's pretty much exactly how I did it, because I think you just don't want to start in Magma for all the shocks.
I was playing it safe, you guys, because I didn't have a whole lot of health left in my champs. So, I wanted to continue the itemless without trying. And I'm doing it.
You're resistant to shock, 80% resistant, should never die to shock in Magma. Well, Jacob did, so not you know, say anything bad against Jacob, just it's definitely possible.
There's bleed too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Steaming Kettle, let me see. Thank you again for the £5 saying, hey bald man, can I get your thoughts on my 7-star rank 3s? I have Mr. Negative Sandman, Venom all duped, and Ironheart, who I pulled from 8.4 Titan. Okay. Well, Mr. Negative, I need to rank up mine as well, because I mean I have a Mr. Negative. How do you feel about it? Because I've got him duped here, and I have not played him, and I probably should, but I haven't. Sandman, I don't hear that. I'm being honest, I don't hear that many good things about Sandman, but he's another one that I don't have, so I don't really have that experience. Venom's fantastic though. And you went with Ironheart that you pulled from 8.4 Titan, which I like. I like that a lot because you don't see a lot of Ironheart love. It seems like you're following your heart on these. So ultimately, I really like that. That some of these are some of the lesser noticed champs at times. weird way of saying it, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's cool, dude. Venom, of course, lots of people on the Venom hype train, but
Yeah, Sandman, I think, is just, you talk about lesser seen too. A lot of what we see is because we play a lot of Battlegrounds, so you don't see him there a ton. But in Alliance War, Sandman does really well. So a utility is really nice for Path 9 and stuff.
mm-hmm. Yeah, nice rank ups though. Okay. So you guys, 2 quests remain, and they will be done tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know exactly what time. I was thinking it wasn't going to be as early as today, but dude, if I have another weird sleep night like I did, this past night, I don't know, I might just hop on a little earlier rather than later. Just because, yeah, I'll have a little bit more energy, and towards the end of the night, like tonight, as it gets closer to my normal time, yeah, I'm just gonna be kind of dead.
Don't die.
More brain dead than usual. So, is your plan for Jessica, BG? I don't have one. I'm assuming you're talking about in this quest because I did see her profile picture spinning around. But my plan is the same plan I had for the rest of these fights. Go in and figure it out 2 seconds before and walk out fine.
Yeah, pretty much just use some skill champs and nothing like the rest of these, pretty much.
Bence, thank you very much for the 400 huffs. Saying cheeky Twitter time. Sure, Bence, what do you got here?
Hungarian currency, I think, right?
I just like to think of him as the huffs and puffs, and if he sends over too many, then we got to be careful because could blow the house down. All right, so level up is love. What you got? Here's mine. Finally, rank 1 through 4. Dropped an awakening gem on him and some 6 stones. Okay. Went with old Eye Doom here. Nice. And then Carnage falls in the same category as X-23 and Green Goblin, meaning really hope that they get a buff. Well, hey. I mean, I guess with champs like Gam getting 12 buffs and Luke Cage on like his 7th, I guess Carnage could get another buff, but he did already get one. I do hope he gets a buff though. Carnage, God, growing up, he was one of like the sickest characters for sure. Like playing that Sega Genesis game, Maximum Carnage, like.
There's just no reason that he doesn't have a counter to all the spider characters the same way Venom does. I mean, he absolutely should. He does the same thing where they can't use their spider sense, in the canon and stuff. And he was super cool. I had some of those Maximum Carnage. That was like actually when I was getting comic books back in the day. It was during the Maximum Carnage run of Spider-Man, so I still have some of those.
Yeah.
He just needs because he doesn't have like a bad kit. He just needs a bit more damage and a bit more utility. He needs to most of the rest of the Cosmic class is poison immune or is whatever immune and whatnot, and he just needs a little more damage, a little more something, and the spider sense kind of thing would be, I think, probably enough for the most part.
Yeah.
Emerjeet wants you to know, congrats on 160k subs. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even realize. Yeah, hopefully he does get a buff here though. Oh wait, this wasn't even
the wrong person.
What am I looking at? This is not even. This is completely.
That's not mine. Yeah. Oops.
Okay. Forget all that. Just a few. Anyway. Just a few Act 8 haul and still have 1 rank 5 and 2 rank 2 gems in reserve. I didn't even look, dude. I just clicked on a tweet and went with it. But okay. So Sheolth rank 3, the Hulk rank 2, Gladiator rank 2, Hype rank 2, Awakened. God, I want so bad.
It's a
Sunspot,
beautiful, yeah.
rank 2 wolf. Very nice. Dang, dude. Yeah, they ascended Onslaught here. The White Tiger joining the club. Hell yeah. And then I think that was it, right? Okay. Oh, wait. Is this... Hold on. Is this how I got here? Because it was a reply to this one or something?
Yeah, I think he tagged you anew. He said, yeah, I think maybe.
All right. Well, however it happened. Very nice, dude.
Holy Jesus, you're stacked. I know, dude. That's impressive. Yeah.
Is level up on right now? It sure is for another hour and 20. All
Hour
right.
and 20.
Let's do just a tiny bit of leveling real quick here.
You missed mutant advancement, I believe, but that's, I don't know if you had any mutants you wanted to advance anyways.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a thread? Yeah. Let's see.
Are you streaming, Abido? It's probably way too early for you right now, right?
I will definitely stream tonight. I think at just my normal time. I'll probably go a little longer. On the nights when you don't stream, I try to stay on a little longer for the people so that they can have their bald dingus content. But I'll be on. I think I should be on at 7:30 Pacific time, so in about 4 hours. I saw Akbar in here, and I don't know if he was going to start up a stream. We could definitely raid Akbar.
Okay.
My
was gonna ask
man from my alliance.
I was gonna ask while I was doing this if you want to grab a link to your channel. If Akbar is starting up,
I can do that.
Grab a link to his as well.
Yeah, let me see. I don't see him on yet. But yeah, thank ya. I could grab. Why is mine always? It comes up differently for you than it does with just the like at intoxicated gamer, which is I don't know. It has two different things at the same place, but yeah. Anyways, here is my channel, guys. If you do want to swing by, I will be on tonight playing some Battlegrounds. Probably got to get them objectives. We also do have a meetup that's going to be happening in Seattle, Washington on Saturday, April 27th at 6 p.m. at GameWorks. And if you guys want to have more information about that, I did put out a video. Brian was going to be there. Unfortunately, he's telling me that he's probably not going to be able to make it. And he's also denying that it has anything to do with the fact that I outed him for not actually having a bald cap company on his birthday. So, but yeah, the meetup is still gonna be a really great time. I'll be there. Akbar will be there. Wolf DT will be there. Panda Man Pete will be there. Royal Marceline formerly from the UMCOC podcast will be there, and then just anybody who's in the area and who wants to come out. We're gonna go to a Mariners game the day before. And have a good time. My dog will be there for 30 minutes. Can't believe Brian is gonna pass up on an opportunity to say hello to Zoe, but
well, it's not like listen.
Just because you're mad at me about the bald cap thing.
Out of all the people in the MCOC community, how many people have spent more time with your dog than I have?
All right, Captain Bay.
Possibly.
I mean, he slept on the couch, so.
Yeah, I would say so then. Yeah, Cap's got me. Cap's got me.
But otherwise, yeah, you're number one, I suppose.
Well, let's give it to Cap. He's number one, but I'm okay with being number two,
Who does number two work for? No, sorry, I got distracted.
Wow.
Level up OG Storm. It will help a lot tomorrow. I mean, she's really good for that fight, for sure, too. What are your other mutants that do a bunch of prowess that you have?
Wait, OG Storm should be leveled up already. I'm not going to rank her up, but yeah, she's leveled up.
Yeah, she'll be fine, I'm sure, at rank 1. You really don't... Oh, and you got Sunspot, too, yeah. You really don't need... And Storm? Yeah, you're fine. You really don't need... You can use... anybody who's tanky for that and who regens a bit helps out. Anyone with good block proficiency, you can
Okay.
switch your block proficiency for champions instead because you get guaranteed crits, so you can switch to block proficiency for that. But
I ain't worried about it for now.
Akbar is live now. Okay, let me go grab a link for Akbar then.
I'll deal with that tomorrow. When are you testing Prowler and Spider-Punk? Prowler is really good because he can cause a debuff where the opponent misses all basic attacks. Oh, that does sound good, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of content that I really want to make. The next, like, unfortunately, the next at least few days are swamped outside of like finishing up Act 8 here. So it wouldn't happen in the next few days, probably. Just because I want to keep up with the other stuff going on in game and taking a night to test that. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to like make that up in make up the time and doing other stuff. So I don't know. This we'll see if I test these ones this month or not. Because then yeah, I really want to make some other types of content, and I just been falling behind. Anyway, Abdo linked to Akbar's. If you want to continue the party, head on over that way. The little hashtag banana raid. If not, or just either way, I'll be back tomorrow to finish this up, you guys. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and a special shout out to Shane Ramsey for being today's biggest D. Shane, thank you very much. And yeah, thank you everyone else. Abdo, thank you for being on call once again.
Of course, yeah, always a good time. Yeah, guys, please, if you do want more MCOC though, go check out Akbar there. He's a very nice guy, up and coming streamer, and he's doing some battlegrounds. I'll be on in about 4 hours myself, doing some battlegrounds tonight. If you need more bald dingus content, so I'll catch you then.
Ooh, last second super chat from Benz with another 400 of them huffs, saying, well, European, it's sleepy time. Gonna place a ruler next to the bed so I can measure how long I have slept. Okay, that's really how it's gonna end. Okay, anyway, see you guys later.
Dreaming sucks.